There we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing today? Of course, I had to run into some technical difficulties right before starting. I'm gonna be so for real. I had no idea what time I was gonna start today because I stayed up till like I want to say 3. I'm gonna be generous with myself. I stayed up till like 3:30 in the morning doing very important things. And by important things I mean playing SimCity. So I was like, shit, like am I even gonna wake up on time for this stream? That's why I didn't want to pre-schedule it last night, because I was like, man, if I don't wake up for this stream, I'm gonna be fucked.
Calm down.
But yeah, I scheduled the stream a little around this. This is actually kind of a reasonable stream time for me. So hopefully we'll I think it's gonna be around 3. From what I've seen, at least, with how the I've seen like just like the thumbnails on YouTube videos. Apparently it's like a pretty short quest. I'm expecting it to run for me 3 to 4 hours, depending on like how many times I pause. But I'm pretty excited for this story. I've heard like I've like I guess seen a few
Ta-da! Klee is here.
Actually, I'm gonna just run this team. This is a pretty good team. I've just seen good things about it. Apparently the story's like actually pretty I was fully expecting it to be kind of like a whatever storyline. But I've heard like good reviews at least on it, so I'm like, okay, cool. At least I won't be bored. Hold on. Sorry, I have like a work chat open right now because a fun little life update for anyone who's here. I'm officially jobless. So
These bombs, so heavy.
I'm still in that like period of like we're not like working.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
It's a weird like transitory period. It was a really, oh my god, I'm gonna kind of rant about this for like a few minutes. I won't take too long because I've ranted about this too many times the past couple days. The business that I worked for, it was like a small like boba shop business, but it shut down basically, and it was so, I don't know, the owner of the store just was not managing their shit properly, because they told us, this happened on Tuesday, all of this happened on Tuesday. The owner told my managers that we were shutting down immediately, and then the managers called us in for a meeting and told us, oh, you know, we're shutting down. I was already kind of like, I was seeing the signs. I was like, oh, we're probably getting shut down. Like, we've never had like a meeting get called before. Like, this is what's happening. I just wasn't expecting them to be like, yeah, today's the last day. I actually, like, since the meeting started, we locked the doors. You know, we're not opening the doors again. It's like, they just shut it down, you know? I was like, what the fuck? Like, how did you not have the foresight to at least plan this out, like, at least until the end of June, you know? Like, give the workers at least another month's work to pay for stuff. Or to, like, you know, another, like, month of work to figure stuff out while they're still working. Because now it's like... Now I'm just, like, just out of a job. So yeah, Tuesday was literally the last day. We just didn't, Wait, I just realized... Oh my god. I just realized my manager does know that I stream. I wonder if they're watching this right now and hearing me, like, rant about this. It's okay. It's okay. They're the manager that, They weren't part of the, like, what happened. They had no control over this, so, like, if anything, they're just now gonna be like, oh my god, Spider's, like, spilling tea to its community now. But yeah, like, so Tuesday was the last day, and I was like... And, like, we got the news on Tuesday, so there was no period to, like... I guess there just wasn't a period to like, process everything yet. I'm still kind of in, like, this weird, like... It's not really denial, but it's kind of, like... it hasn't hit me, you know? And Wednesday, I came in to help clean up the store, because they basically wanted us to clear out the entire store by the end of the week. And so we spent the entire Wednesday, like, cleaning out the store. And I was like, damn, like, you really couldn't have the foresight to give us a month. I was like, I started the week working just like a normal day, being like, oh yeah, like, you know, business as usual. Tuesday we're being told, hey, we're shutting down right now. Wednesday is cleaning out day, and now I'm like... Now today's Friday, and I'm like, just... out of a job. I don't know, man. I was told that there's gonna be some, like... Not like work, but... I guess more like... Yeah, it's more like it's like paid voluntary work. If, like, for anyone who wants to help out with, like... You know, the last of the, cleaning up stuff, or, like, getting everything moved around. Because we have to, like, I guess move everything to a warehouse or something. I don't know what the plan is with all the supplies we're saving, but I assume we have to move it somewhere, but they said, like, if we want to help out with that, then we'll get paid, so I'm probably going to help out with that kind of stuff, because I need to milk as much money as I can out of this dying business. Or, I should say dead business. It's a dead business.
Better watch out for signs of trouble.
So it's like, and I don't have any, I have no, like, I have no sympathy for this. I have no sympathy for this. I will definitely take the work if they, like, if they request help. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'll work, and then you better pay me. You better fucking pay me for my work, because, you know, this is a fucking you problem. Like, you gotta deal with all of the backlash or the consequences of this now, so, you know, I'll do it, but I'm not doing it for free. Looking for something new. My biggest issue right now, my life issue, is that I have this, like, kind of like this functional freeze when it comes to, like, finding a new job. I'm trying to, like, work that out. Like, it's one of the things I'm working out, like, in my therapy sessions. I'm not gonna go into detail on that aspect, but basically it's like I do get scared to apply to jobs because I look too far ahead into the future. But I did start making, like, a resume. There is a job that someone showed me a job listing. I'm probably gonna look into it, because it is a full-time position, so I'm like, okay, like, there'll be benefits. There'll be, like, you know, like, those, like, medical benefits and all that stuff. Um, I don't want to like be too optimistic with it. My silver lining with that job listing is that I know someone who I'm close with that is like willing to put in a really good word for me. And the position itself isn't like super like high experience. It's a pretty like entry level. Now that I think about it, it is an entry level position. It's pretty like just assistant work. So it's not like I'm fortunate. I guess like the requirements for me is like pretty basic skills. And yeah, once again, I have like a reference who's willing to put in a good word for me, so I want to be optimistic, but there is also a good chance that I am going to be like, what is it? There's a good chance I'm going to be like unemployed for like a while. We're just gonna have to wait and see how like I navigate this. I'm fortunate that I still live with my parents and I don't have to pay like I don't have to pay like crazy expenses, you know. They don't charge me rent, but I do have, I have to pay for the internet because I'm the one who uses the internet the most, but that I can handle. Yeah, like there are certain make money. I make money from YouTube, but not enough to pay the amount of based on just what I spend on my own personal expenses, which is my car loan, my the internet, and like it was like the car loan, the internet, and like just random subscriptions that I have. I am paying around, I want to say, $400 to $500 a month for stuff. For context, I don't mind talking about the income I make on YouTube. YouTube has this thing where you have to make $100, before you can like have it sent over to you. I usually don't get that $100 threshold until it's like 2 or 3 months later, so averaging that out, that means I make like $30 to $50 a month, so yeah, I mean, I will definitely be able to at least save up some pocket change just to like kind of help, it'll help pay for stuff. It'll be a little like it won't like, it'll slow down the car. It's like a Subaru. I'm not sure what the exact brand is or the exact like model, but it's a Subaru. But yeah, I don't make that much on YouTube, so it's not like, it's not really something that's gonna like pay the bills that much. But I don't know. I guess silver lining, I will have more time to I have to like still figure out like how I'm gonna slot in like job searching in the middle of my week and stuff. I don't want to I will have more free time to work on videos and maybe stream some more, but I also still have to like slot some time in to like job search. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm fortunate that my parents like they're not like monsters. They are gonna like they let me live with them. They don't make me pay rent. I have to just help out around the house and like pay for like my own like personal luxuries. So that I can handle. I'm also fortunate for myself because when I got the boba job in the first place, the one thing I always made sure of was that I never spent more than I made at the job. So if I was starting off and making like $300 to $400 a month, or not a month, 3 to 4. Wait, how much was I making a month? 3 to 400 a paycheck. That was twice a month. I was making like 6 to 800 a month initially with just like the hours that I was working. And, you know, it was like I never spent more than that. I never spent more than my paycheck, so I always put money into savings. I have a good amount saved up, which I don't want to make it a thing of like, I have money saved up, so I'm not going to job search, but it's more of just like at least I have like a cushion right now. I'm not like, I'm in living circumstances that I'm like, I don't have to worry too much about expenses. I've saved up enough money that I don't have to worry too much about like running out of money anytime soon. It's really just going to be a matter of like, how much am I going to pull from my savings before I can like start putting money back into savings. That's like the big I guess that's kind of like where I am right now with it. So yeah, it's like this whole thing is like, I guess for me it's hard for me to process it like, or like the way I'm processing all of this is really different because I'm not someone who's living like paycheck to paycheck. I am in a fortunate financial situation. So this like whole unemployment thing is mostly a roadblock than it is. It's a roadblock and an opportunity, not so much like something I'm like hyper stressing about right this instant. But yeah, I'm gonna probably have to like job search throughout the next however much time it takes to job search. I'm hoping for this to be an opportunity to go into more of my career job with creative media stuff, but I mean, worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to just get another part-time, like, at another basic store. But I'm not sure where to go for, like, a part-time, you know? Like, I'm not, like... I've heard retail can be kind of, like... I heard retail's pretty, like, pretty, like, hard to get into. Or, not hard to get into, but, like, it's hard. Like, it's not, like, the same as... That was the other thing. My boba job was really easy. It was I was getting paid a pretty... The amount that I was working was a pretty easy job. So it's like, whatever I get into next, I know that, like... I guess, like, I know my expectations for it are a little skewed. Like... I think I'm gonna be a little more mindful about, like, how much I'm working for the price, because I'm not working the same paycheck that I was working at the boba shop. I'm not like, I'm not a, like, I don't know if that's like reasonable to, like, if you put me in through like triple the workload but with the same paycheck. Like, I don't think I'd be like accepting that kind of pay. But yeah.
Reconstitute.
Yeah, that's my life update, so... I don't think I'm gonna stream that much more often. Honestly, streaming is still a social battery. It's less of a physical battery, it's more of a social battery for me, so I don't think I'm gonna stream that much more often. But... I will have more time to work on YouTube videos. I will have more time to maybe get into voice acting. The idea of me doing reaction, like, posting more, like, casual, like, just casual, abrupt videos, like the Lohen reaction video that I did, a few days ago. It was already kind of on my radar, so it's like, I might as well follow through with that decision to just start making just more, like, more just, I guess, like, what's the word, clickbait, not clickbait videos, filler video. I'm gonna call them filler videos. And it, like, I'll have more time for that, so it's like, I'll probably do more like just filler content, in addition to the regularly scheduled content that I have. That way it's like, maybe, yeah, like unscripted. Maybe those extra videos will actually like start popping off later on, and maybe it'll like help bring in some more revenue for me. Because as much as I love the scripted and the concept videos, as much as I love that, it doesn't make that much. It doesn't perform, like, that well. It really is just there for, like, my own personal enjoyment, so I probably will, like, actually have to consider looking into, like, the filler content, that might just have to just be, like, what I settle for. It's for, like, making, like, extra views and money. And then sponsorships, I'm still, I don't know, I'm still pretty like finicky on sponsorship stuff. I don't like the idea of like I'm not I'm not in a financial situation yet where I'm gonna have to sell out to those top-up companies for sponsorships, you know? I don't wanna I don't like the idea of like working with a top-up company for sponsors. It doesn't, it just rubs me the wrong way, so I'm probably not going to do that anytime soon. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping to just make some more, like, some extra money off of like the YouTube revenue. I don't I just don't think streaming is something that I'm really gonna be doing that much, even with the free time. My dream job? Honestly, YouTube is the dream job. To just be able to,
Rain can
I
be
really
quite
do like making
troublesome
content.
sometimes. It washes too many things away.
I think basically everything I'm doing right now in terms of like a professional interest, that's what my, that's what me and like my therapist are calling it, basically. Professional interest. YouTube would be a dream job. Voice actor would be a dream job. Honestly, just getting into the creative industry as a whole would be a pretty good, like, I'd love to get into the creative industry as a whole. Like, that's where my degree is at. I'm a creative media degree. So it would be cool if I was able to, like, what is it?
Stay back!
I guess it would be cool to work on, like, films. But yeah, right now I'm like... Yeah, right now I'm just looking at the assistant position. It's more office job, but it'll make money. And hopefully I don't feel too tired that I have to end up, like... Hopefully I can still, like, squeeze in YouTube hours and streaming hours, but that's a big, like, maybe. But yeah, that's my life update. That's what's going on right now, so... I think in terms of, like, the viewer side of things, nothing's really gonna change on, like, your guys' side. It's gonna be the same, like... I'm still gonna try to, like, work on videos at that consistent schedule I've been working on, so... That'll be, like... That'll still be pretty consistent. Worst case is that I just have to delay stuff by, like, a week or so, but... I'm not expecting any, like, crazy, like, changes to the channel as a result of this. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any major changes to the channel. Now that I think about it, actually. Wait, I'm trying to think right now. Next week I'm trying to get the next concept video out. And then a couple weeks from then, the week of the 20th, I have a pretty big weekend. I have just an I have an event I'm going to. That's all. So there might be some delays on that end because of that, but it's nothing like. It's just a one-time event. I think that's everything with the update going on. I think that should be everything. It's yeah, it's just it was a very abrupt change, I guess. It was abrupt, not unexpected. Once again, all of us at the boba shop, we were seeing signs that the place was about to go under, so it's not like we were like completely like in shock about everything. And so I was kind of expecting it. I just didn't think it was gonna happen like in the span of a day. But I did save up money, so I'm like pretty good in terms of like financial situation, at least for now. But that should be it for the life update. So, with that being said, let's get ourselves into this story quest. The Forest Boar and the Little Witch. Oh wait, is there like a little like description? Oh. While heading to Isa bathhouse to relax, you meet a peculiar child in Chinju Forest, setting the stage for another whimsical adventure. Hey. Okay. Microphone, audio, desktop audio is working. Okay. I have to make sure that, oh, wait, hold on. Crystal Fly stuff. I have to make sure my audio is on because of the recent Lohen video where I reacted completely muted. I'm not doing that again. I need to make sure that I'm actually, like, doing all this properly.
I heard there's a crazed forest boar wreaking havoc around the outskirts of Chinju Forest. Didn't you go for a walk there a few days ago? Did you see it?
Nope.
Really? Then what about that weird kid? Word is, she's been asking around that same area about some witch.
I'm surprised that they're doing this. I thought this was taking place in, like, Mondstadt or something. I didn't know that this was taking place in Inazuma of all places.
The rumors about that place are just bizarre. We should head over and check it out for ourselves.
Count me out. I just finished working overtime. All I want to do right now is head straight home and catch up on
God
sleep.
damn! Those bags could hold groceries.
Yeah, you look dead on your feet. I'd better stick with you till you get back. Don't want you passing out on the way.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. What's up with that forest boar?
No, the part about the witch. What if it's one of the mages? Come on, we gotta go check it out.
What happened to needing a break? Yeah, Paimon, what happened to needing a break? What if I want to see a rendered image of Ether in his bath towel outfit, huh? How about we go to the bathhouse first, Paimon? Some of us need to see stuff.
Break, Schmake. Besides, Paimon doesn't believe for a second you're not curious about this.
I am curious about this, Paimon, but I have my priorities in check. I want to see Ether in a bath towel.
If there's a mage around here, something big must be going on. Maybe there's nothing to it, but if the rumor's true, we might be able to help out.
Fine, let's go. Paimon's fucking cock-blocking me. And on the 5th day of Pride, too. Come on. That was another joke that I made. I don't know if people follow my Twitter. I made this joke on my Twitter being like my manager asked me to like if I could work on like the 1st, which was Monday. And I was like, yeah, I can work on the 1st, like I can open. And then I proceeded to just like make a joke being like me when I like got scheduled for Monday after saying that I could work Monday, and I'm like, wow, making me work on the 1st day of Pride. And then the fucking shit happened like on Tuesday, and I was like, wow, laying me off on the 2nd day of Pride.
This should be the place. Let's see. Any forest boars or mages around? Huh. Guess not. Looks like it was a false alarm. Makes sense. Paimon doesn't recall ever seeing a forest boar here before. And all that stuff about a witch? Why would they come all the way here, out into the middle of nowhere? They have way more important stuff to be doing.
That's just a stereotype. A witch will do anything for her own amusement, even if it causes innocent people to suffer. That's why it's a hunter's duty to...
You know something I found really interesting about Prune? I didn't know that she was apparently from, apparently Prune's from Nodcry. I didn't know that she was from Nodcry. So I'm kind of interested that, like... Interesting that she has, like, a Mondstadt vision. Am I single? Yeah, I'm married.
Wait, you two... You're Alice's trusted confidants! The renowned duo of the Traveler and Paimon!
Hunter?
Hold on. Let me start over. My name's Prune, and I'm Alice's... friend. Yeah, friend. In fact, she invited me here to take care of a, witch-related incident.
Wait, this is kind of funny, like, because Prune's voice actress is Alice Himura. So the fact that she's like name dropping Alice is kind of funny.
But we lost contact due to certain uncontrollable circumstances, so...
Yeah,
I'm married to Linny. My one and only.
Guessing this is the weird kid who was asking around about witches?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, I heard that! And don't give me that look. I'm not some weird kid wandering around for no reason. I'm here for a professional investigation. The point is, I know Alice.
Uh-huh. You don't sound super sure about that.
Oh, I see some crystals behind me. I should go mine those after.
Don't believe me? Look, Alice gave me these. Witch's tools. Surely you recognize the magical signature on them.
A bell, a hammer, and a tattered old book? Guess they could be special, but they're not exactly screaming witch.
Huh. That's odd. Not recognizing the first two I can understand. But this Spondamod textbook really means nothing to you? The Traveler's Companion is supposed to be a well-read, high-level student at the Academia. According to the rumors, at least.
Where the fuck are you getting those rumors?
80 years ago, this was the defining Spondamod text. It's a true classic.
Wait, you mean companion as in Paimon? Man, Paimon's academic cred is off the charts!
More like your academic cred's from a fairy tale.
Which is to say, yes, of course. That text is super, important and all that. Whoa! Why is the bell ringing all of a sudden?
Is it like a lie detector?
In theory, it detects localized abnormal magical fluctuations.
Huh?
Unusual power surges. There must be one nearby.
Come on, Paimon, you should know this. Your academic cred's off the charts.
I just know I'm right this time. It's gotta be a witch.
Wait, so you're saying it means a witch is nearby?
Just follow me. You'll see I'm right.
Oh, you know what, actually? You know what I should do? I should put Prune into the team. I don't have her, like, built, but I think I have her built enough that...
Ready to hunt some witch.
She ascended yet? Oh no, I didn't get the materials yet. Oh, crystal fly. How much ER does she need, by the way? I don't know what her ER needs are supposed to be.
Nowhere to run!
I think not.
I live within you.
Stay back!
Boing, boing, boom! Achoo! Hi-ya! Ah! Yeah. Hoo!
Slime, I'm gonna need you to stop that.
Dumpy, dumpy, go! Ha, boom! Hi-ya! Ah! Hoo, boom! Ha!
Okay, there we go. I wonder if Prune's hammer can break this. Oh. Well, that's cool. They do give her like heavy hits. That's cool. Crap, I do have to give her ER. Okay. I guess I'll give her an ER piece. Oh yeah, dude, Blade having the... Okay, that's not working. Blade having the same VA as Linny. Damon Mills is such, like... He has a crazy range. That's why he's, like, one of my favorite VAs. I wonder if I have an ER piece just kind of lying around. I do not. Well, I have one from Sayu, but yeah, no, I don't have That's my... Yeah, dude, my attack on her is so low. Just realized, actually, I'm gonna slot out... I'm actually gonna slot out Nicole. I think I need to get a healer in here.
Gonna be epic.
Man, I just realized, this Little Hexenzirkel team that they have here, not exactly the most team efficient, because I'm pretty sure you have Klee as a DPS, which is one thing. Then you have Prune, who's like a buffer, and kind of a sub-DPS, which is another thing. But then Sayu, Yaoyao, and Qiqi are all healers, so it just like... Man...
Monster! You said it was gonna be a witch! Shoot! Forgot my hammer back there! Sorry, but could you take... Nice one, Traveler! You're just as good in battle as all the rumors say. Thanks for stepping in, and I apologize. I shouldn't have rushed in like that. But I wasn't lying! Alice said that when the bell rings, a witch might appear. I just didn't realize the probability was so low. It's okay. We believe you. Besides, if it's one of Alice's gadgets, it must be able to do all sorts of weird things. We know all about that, don't we?
I'm sure Alice was telling the truth, but probably not the whole truth.
Oh, I knew it! Oh, hey! There's a card here!
A boar?
Calling all children with imaginary friends. Do you want to accomplish something great together? If so, go off and find the Dough King. There's also a forest boar drawn on it. Could it be the one that's been running wild around here? Another one of her schemes. What do you mean? A plot to lure in children using the things they love the most. And using their own imaginary friends against them. Oh, it's
despicable, reprehensible, and absolutely unforgivable.
You think it's that serious? Then we've got to do something.
Let's do some digging first. It could just be a misunderstanding. But if not, we'll make them pay.
There it is again. Please don't let it be more monsters.
Considering what happened before, you're right to be cautious. I'm gonna go ahead, but I won't force you to come along.
What should we do? We can't just leave her on her own.
Let's follow.
Adventure time! Adventure time!
Oh, this is where the event takes place. Oh my gosh!
There's no mistake this time. This has gotta be the witch's stronghold.
This looks like a little, like, farmer's market.
Blow it up! Blow it up!
Why is the boar talking? Klee, watch out!
Guess the rumor about the forest boar is true. But it talks? What is it planning to blow up? Isn't this kind of concerning?
Pretty sure what Klee said is just as concerning.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, and Prune? Wait, you two know each other?
Yep. Prune moved to Mondstadt not too long ago. She taught me this game called Answer or You're Toast. It's super fun.
What?
Hey, I told you not to tell anyone about that.
What did... what did Klee do to you? What did you do to Klee? I don't know which one to answer with. What did Klee do to you? I have a feeling it's Klee, like...
It's not like that. It's just a game where you answer questions and, in return, you get to eat toasted snacks.
That sounds right up Paimon's alley.
What is up? Hi there, boar. I just wait, hold on. I will be right back and, like, give me, like, a minute. I just realized I didn't put my moisturizer on after all my stuff. Okay, we're back. Trying to take care of my acne, so gotta put moisturizer on when I can.
You should come next time, Paimon. The more people we have, the bigger we can make the fire, and the more fun it'll be.
Never mind that for now. What are you doing here, Klee? This animal didn't hurt you, did he?
No, he wouldn't hurt me. We were just playing. This is Popcorn, my new friend.
Aw, hi, Popcorn.
Wait, he looks exactly like the drawing on this card.
Oh, yeah. That's the request for help that the Dough King drew. But don't worry, the Hexenzirkel's on the case.
The Hexenzirkel? Do you know where the witches are, Klee? Come on, you can tell me.
Yeah, they're inside the secret base. I'll go get them. Back in a flash.
I was right.
I knew they had to be close this time. Why do you look like you're gearing up to fight a monster?
Nah, she's gearing up to fight a witch.
Trust me, these witches are...
The Little Hexenzirkel reporting for duty.
Aww, that's adorable. Oh my god, the fish. No, the poor fish.
We just talked it over, and Yaoyao said we should put the little in front because we all still have growing to do.
The Little Hexenzirkel? What in the world is that? She never mentioned it before.
I'm Little Witch Klee. Oh, and the Little Hexenzirkel was my idea.
Oh my god! Klee, Spark Knight, Dodoko's best friend, Mondstadt's rising graffiti artist, etc. And always, the bestest, sweetest, and cutest child, says Mom.
It's always a good day when I get to see you two again, Traveler and Paimon.
I like how they put them in the outfits too.
Oh, right. Klee mentioned she was bringing a new friend to the base. Guess we should introduce ourselves then. I'm Little Witch Yaoyao from Liyue. I just joined the Little Hexenzirkel, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot.
Oh my gosh. Yaoyao. Little grown-up with a big heart. Radish cooking prodigy. Idiom whiz. Occasional creative interpretations aside, etc. And also, the youngest and strongest of Streetward Rambler's disciples.
Oh, hi. Your turn, Qiqi. Nice and slow. Just like we practiced, okay? Still remember what you wrote down?
Mm-hmm. I am Little Witch Qiqi. That's all.
Oh, there's surely more, right? Scratcher of the White Horse Adeptus's chariot. What? Wait, what? She has Tices to buy? Already forgot about it. Calisthenics. Fuck, do I know? I know how to read! Calisthenics master, ice nippy little hands, etc. And last but not least, 7th place at the Yujing Terrace Memory Games. 7th place out of how many is the question?
Traveler and Paimon are in my heart. I can remember them without writing things down.
Aww.
New friend is a new face. I will try to remember.
My turn? Hello, you two. Oh, and our new friend here. I'm Little Witch Sayu.
Sayu, ninjutsu, grandmaster escape artist, expert in efficient napping and growth studies, the soul behind the Muji Muji Daruma, etc. And also, the most promising ninja of the Shumatsuban.
Hello, friend, or, witches. You can call me Prune.
What are they talking about dragging me into this? Wait, hold on. My manager's trying to, like, drag me into something. Not them being like, hey Spider, we need you to come out at 5 o'clock. And I'm like, I might have something at 5 o'clock because time zones with. Okay. I might do another stream with my my other friends. I might do another stream later, or I might just be like a guest on like some of my other friends' streams. So we were gonna do another game night on stream, but because they're in a further time zone than I am, it's like I have to actually like schedule things out, cause hold on. I'll deal with this later. Okay. A little Hexenzirkel! That's so cute!
Sure looks like the real deal. You even have introduction magic, just like Alice and Nicole.
I'm gonna just directly tell my... just directly tell my coworkers that I'm, like, just putting the phone away for this, because I don't want to keep pausing stream for this stuff.
Mom's a super impressive witch. Guess I just take after her.
Wow, Prune! So, when you said there were witches around here, you were talking about Klee and the others?
Prune's like, no, I thought they meant the real deal!
Yes, of course. A little witch is still a witch after all. Was this Alice's idea? Does this organization take orders from the main Hexenzirkel?
Prune is the best. She's my friend. Oh, and Mom said she's her friend too.
What? Your mom said we were friends.
What's with the surprise? Didn't she just tell us herself she was Alice's friend?
So, Paimon, Prune, wanna join the Little Hexenzirkel?
Aww, Paimon's getting an invitation too!
Do it, do it! You can come into our secret hideout, and we can all share snacks and toys.
Plus, you get to share Mom's cool introduction magic too. She said I can use it on all the little witches.
I'll pass. I stopped playing pretend a long time ago.
Whew, unlimited snacks are one thing, but self-introduction magic too? That's so cool!
Sounds like Paimon's in.
Wait, no! Paimon's not ready! Alice also loves putting people through trials, remember? What if Klee inherited that trait too? Paimon can't swear allegiance now! She'll look like such a joke if she doesn't pass the test!
Aw, don't worry. You have me. We'll make a little witch out of you yet.
Aww. Oh, so, fellow little witches, does Paimon need to pass some sort of trial to join the Little Hexenzirkel?
Nope. All it takes is an invitation from Klee. That's how we joined.
Yep. Wow! That's a lot simpler than Paimon thought.
That's to be expected. A child's world is simple. Adults are the ones who make things complicated.
So, Paimon's a little witch now? Oh, what's her introduction magic gonna be?
Mom says the content of the introduction is super important, because it's kind of like a first impression. So the person who knows the little witch best should decide.
Oh, we get to choose!
Just picture it in your head, then hold my hand, and the magic will transfer.
Let me decide then.
Yeah, you definitely know Paimon best. So, in your eyes, what kind of little witch would Paimon be?
Ooh, this is so interesting. Do we go for cool or do we go for cute? A true force to be reckoned with. The glutton.
Okay, Paimon, hold out your hand.
It's gonna be like true force, but it's gonna be like a food,
All right,
like...
Little Witch Paimon, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Here goes nothing. Ahem. Hello, everyone! Little Witch Paimon reporting for duty.
Paimon, ultimate cheerleader off the field, master of travel funds, aspiring Drioche with lightning fast knowledge growth, etc. And no matter what happens, Paimon, the best travel companion ever. Oh, that's adorable.
Congratulations. Shouldn't we get down to business? Something doesn't seem right with this boar.
Yeah, what is going on here with you?
Yeah, you said the Little Hexenzirkel is working on a quest, right, Klee? Now that Paimon's a member, she should get all caught up, huh? So, what's the situation?
The whole popcorn thing is super complicated. It's gonna take ages to explain. Can we at least find somewhere to sit down first? Standing is so tiring.
Ooh, let's have a tea party then! Tea parties are perfect for long conversations. Great idea! I'll be in charge of snacks and drinks.
Oh, I'll get the chairs.
And I'll get some toys for us to play with.
You can come with me, Qiqi. Help me pick out some good snacks.
You're more than welcome to explore our secret base in the meantime, Honorary Knight and Prune.
All right. Guess I can do some reading while I wait.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's adorable. Let's talk to the others first. Oh, wait. Huh. Oh, these are the, okay, so... Whoa, time remaining 2 days, huh? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, guys, it's a good thing it's a good thing I did this quest now. What do you mean I have 2 days to finish all of this? It's okay, it's a pretty simple story quest.
Sayu? You're sleeping again? Are you really that tired?
Yeah, I moved those chairs and I had to give Gina all those directions. It was hard work, so I rewarded myself with a nap.
Gina? Oh, like short for Mujina. Cute.
I knew it! I knew people were gonna think that. No, it's a name! A regular name! It's not short for anything.
Okay, not short for anything. Got it.
Oh, Gina's my imaginary friend, by the way. She's invisible to people most of the time, so I never introduced you.
Are we gonna get, like, the lens? You know, like, the, this is, like, all the way back in Venti's story quest. It was, like... It was, like, the lens that we got, like, that could let you see imaginary friends. I wonder if we're gonna, like, have, like, that show up again.
Huh. Paimon never really thought about it before, but of course you all have imaginary friends. That's what kids do, right?
Shh! Don't call me a kid, or you're gonna jinx my chances of getting taller. Soon, I'm gonna be a full-fledged ninja who can hold her own. I just know it. But before then, I guess it doesn't hurt to tackle things with a friend. Besides, even if Gina helps me, it's not like most people would see. So, it would still look like I could hold my own.
You know, holding your own and being alone are two different things, right?
Guess it's open to interpretation. I'm curious to see what Gina looks like.
Really? Great! I have this ninjutsu device here that you can use to train with her. I've been so busy with the other little witches, training has kind of taken a backseat.
Wait! You're not telling us this so you can slack off while we do it for you, right?
What? No, it's not like that. This device is for escape training. Sensei left it for me, but as you know, I'm already really good at running away. I don't need help with my own training assignments. I finished those ages ago. It's Gina. She's even lazier than me. If we're gonna make a break for it together, she has to be able to keep up. So she needs to finish her training. That's what I'm hoping to get some, help with.
So, how is asking us to help not slacking off?
Alright, we'll do it. Actually, I'll slack off for once too. I'll help out later. I think that's just for the, yeah.
Please take over Gina's escape training. Help me slack off, just this once.
The boar. Do you talk? No, you don't talk. That's lame. Alright.
Qiqi, you can't just drink sugary stuff. I told you how many glasses of water to have a day. Still remember?
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. No.
It's okay. That's what I'm for. Your personal, hydration assistant. No better time than the present. Here, have some now.
But I would, I find it so funny if Qiqi was intentionally forgetting, just that she could make an excuse to like drink more sugary stuff.
Aw, you really look out for Qiqi, huh, Yaoyao?
Traveler, Paimon! Perfect timing. What kind of snacks do you like? Salty? Sweet? Oh, let's see what we have.
Paimon's bag is full of snacks too. Pick out whatever you like.
Snacks and toys are meant for sharing. Here.
Oh, this is the toy Auntie Cloud Retainer made for us. She built a lot of fun adeptal arts into it. After she heard from Master that we were coming to Inazuma, she lectured us all about being safe on her own. But she didn't think telling us would be enough, so she made us this mechanism to play with. She said the most effective lessons are the ones combined with fun.
Be home before dark. Tuan Tuan and Yuegui go together. Qiqi and Yaoyao have to hold hands.
Oh my gosh, this is so adorable.
Yep, that's what she said, huh? Nice remembering, Qiqi. Auntie Cloud Retainer's adeptal arts are amazing. She made a whole domain where our imaginary friends can play. I even got to meet Qiqi's imaginary friend for the first time, too. She's a cute little finch, just as adorable as Qiqi herself. Her name is Twen Twen.
Qiqi's obsession with finches is suddenly starting to make a lot more sense.
Yuegui is like the mechanical Yuegui, but different.
Oh, right. Just in case you're confused, Yuegui is also my imaginary friend. It all started after Auntie Cloud Retainer gave me the mechanical Yuegui. We've grown up a lot together since then.
Tuan Tuan's grown too. She got chubbier, but she can also fly higher.
Aw, that's awesome! Real or imaginary, it's nice to grow up with friends by your side.
Oh, shoot. I almost forgot I'm supposed to be in charge of drinks. I'll be done soon. You guys should try out this mechanism in the meantime.
I think I'll look around a bit more first. I'm like... It's really interesting, like, the topic of imaginary friends, because I'm looking back on it, on my life, and I'm like, huh. I never had an imaginary friend.
Adventure time!
Like, I've had a very active imagination as a kid. I mean, I still have an active imagination now. But I've never... It's interesting that it's never went into imaginary friend category. It was like I always had... It was like those things of... Like, kind of like Toy Story vibe, you know? I would have toys that I would, like, you know, play out in scenarios of like, okay, you know, this is the soldier fighting this monster to save the prince, you know, like that basic stuff with the toys. But it's interesting that I've never, like, I had, like, obviously, like, an imagination, but it's clear that I had, like what I was using it for. I never had the imaginary friend where I would just like, you know, I never just, like, imagined it, like, as a kid. So that's really interesting. I don't know. It's interesting for me because I've never had that growing up. There was like a, what would I call it? Like a realistic anchor that I would project my imagination onto. That's what it was. There was always like that, like a prop that it would be projected onto. So, I don't know. It is interesting to me.
Leveraging elemental combinations to boost damage output. It's clear that with the right strategy, no opponent is invincible, even a witch. The cryo whopper flower just now was nothing more than a plant mimic. It didn't seem like the kind of monster a witch would summon.
I think that's the other thing I'm noticing about this story. I'm pretty sure every character in the current Little Hexenzirkel has that, like, imagination. They have, like, that imaginary friend. I was just kind of thinking to myself, like, Prune acts very, like, mature. I thought it's something I noticed, like, she acted very, like, mature for her age. It's very, like, she's very, like, logical. Like she's reading a book right now about, like, the Whopper flowers, and she's reading a Spontamod textbook, and I was kind of like, huh. Like, she stood out from the other, like, little witches because of that, like, more, I guess, that more mature, like, personality that she has.
Faced with its burrowing and cryospike attacks, evasive maneuvers are of particular importance. The Traveler's footwork alone is a revelation that deserves to be studied. Not to mention his combat moves. I'd better make some notes. Hunting training revised, draft 16. Done!
What you writing there, Prune?
Whoa! Oh, you scared me! You have to at least make a sound if you're gonna walk over here like that.
Paimon doesn't walk. She flies.
Well, whatever. Did you, hear all that just now?
Yeah, something about hunting training?
In that case, I need to tell you something. I know it's going to sound unbelievable, but just hear me out. See this book here? Alice gave it to me. But there were a few loose pages tucked inside. Magical pages that transform whatever's written on them into a real place. I know it's hard to imagine, but think of it like being able to go inside a fairy tale.
Oh, so like Simulanka. We went there ages ago.
What now? I've never heard of that place. Wait, does that mean there's actually a fairy tale book that people can go inside?
So, what kind of fairy tale did you write, Prune? Can we go inside and take a look?
I never waste them on something so childish and unrealistic. There are only a few sheets of this paper. The obvious choice is to use them for my own benefit.
Simulong. Oh my gosh.
So, after teaching myself all the material in this textbook, I wrote up a full combat training plan. With a little time, I'll be able to take down Alice with my own 2 hands.
Like, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, she doesn't... You would think that, like... You would think that people her age would, like, you know, treat this like a fairy tale. You'd think that they would treat it like a fairy tale. You'd think that they would treat it more like a, like, oh, let's have some fun, go on, like, a little whimsical adventure. And then she's here just thinking, like, how am I gonna hunt the witches? How am I gonna get stronger? I'm like... I'm curious as to why she has, like, this distinct personality.
Huh? Didn't you say you were friends? What's this about taking her down?
Shoot! I got too excited and let it slip!
Oh, wait a second.
Oh no! Is the cat out of the bag?
That just means you're super good friends, huh?
Huh?
What the fuck was that reaction?
We have a friend like that too. Always challenging the Traveler to a sparring match whenever there's a chance.
Are you implying that me and Child are, like, really good friends? I mean, I guess so.
Traveler's got a pretty impressive reputation after all. You know, Prune, if you're looking to improve your combat skills, you could always just ask him.
Wow. Volunteering me for things again, Paimon?
Of course! What am I doing copying down techniques in secret? when I could go straight to the source. Would you join my practice session, Traveler? Seeing you in action would be an invaluable resource.
Not a problem. Let me just take care of something first. Alright, and finally, Klee.
Find any good toys to bring, Klee?
Yeah! Mom made me this magic toy so that Dodoko and me can play with bombs together. I'm gonna bring it to the tea party so all the little witches can join in too.
You want everyone to play with bombs together? That's way too dangerous for a tea party!
It's not dangerous. The toy makes it so that Jumpy Dumpty doesn't explode, so I can use it all I want without getting sent to confinement. That's what Mom said. You guys should come play too. Dodoko came to Inazuma with me and really wants to meet you.
Huh? But you usually carry Dodoko with you, don't you? We met ages ago, remember?
Is Dodoko moving?
No, not that Dodoko. The Dodo clan has lots of Dodokos. Some are like me and like going on exciting adventures in new places. But a lot of Dodokos live in a different place most of the time, so you haven't met them yet.
A different place?
My imagination!
Yeah, back in Mondstadt, Prune showed me a picture book about it. She said that place is a made-up world for kids, and Dodoko is my imaginary friend. But no matter where Dodokos come from, Mom always finds a way to bring them here to play. Like this time, she put Dodoko in a magic toy.
Yeah, we've seen all kinds of Dodokos at this point, but it still feels amazing every time.
Nothing like a bit of magic, huh?
So you gonna play bombs with us? Please, please?
Just don't kill us, Klee.
Looks like the Little Witch's tea party is ready.
Join the Little Witch's tea party. Right here? Can I talk to this boar now? Nope. Okay.
Ta-da! Welcome to the Little Witch's tea party!
You want something to drink, Prune? Too far to reach? Here, my mom will help.
Thanks. I'll have a hot tea then. No sugar.
No sugar? What the fuck? Dude, whenever I drink tea, I need to have like sugar or honey. I cannot. It's too bitter.
Oh, we actually don't have tea here. It's too bitter. None of us like it.
Ah, Sayu gets it.
I don't like hot things. Dango milk is cold. Like coconut milk. I like it.
Well, if there's no other option then, I suppose I'll have Dango milk.
Kinda seems like you were eyeing that from the beginning.
Let's just get on with the meeting. You were going to tell us what the deal is with this forest boar?
Right! Popcorn is an imaginary friend.
So, Klee, the definition of imaginary means we can't see it.
What? No, that can't be right. We shouldn't be able to see other people's imaginary friends in the real world.
Yeah, we were only able to meet your imaginary friends thanks to magic, adeptal arts, and ninjutsu.
Klee's like, yeah, that's why he's real. I used magic.
And before, we used Lisa's monocle detector thing.
I'm so glad we brought that back. We need to get that back somehow. I want to see the other, like, imaginary friends with that monocle.
What sort of evidence do you have that Popcorn is an imaginary friend?
Imaginary friend? Real friend!
I don't know. But I believe him.
Let's try a different question then. How did you find him?
Oh, we were playing outside, and we found the Dough King's request for help.
So, we followed the trail and found the Dough King and Popcorn.
The Dough King's super nice. Popcorn was just wandering around. It was the Dough King who found him first.
Nice! Nice!
Is Popcorn always like this? Doesn't really seem like he can hold a conversation.
Popcorn was in bad shape, wandering alone. Angry, running super fast. The Dough King looked worried.
Yeah, I was noticing that too. I was talking about this earlier, that Prune felt like... Prune definitely felt like she was acting a lot more mature compared to the others. Which I'm wondering, but it's like they keep bringing it up in a way that's like, I wonder if that's the point. I wonder if they're like actually gonna like talk about that more with this quest line.
He's much better with us. Even talks and smiles sometimes.
Well, most imaginary friends are dreamed up by kids, so it makes sense that he'd feel more comfortable around them.
Yeah. So,
Right, like I'm saying, like
get this
she's,
straight.
because like yeah,
The
like
Dough King
when you listen to her
found
lines,
Popcorn
she's
wandering
like,
around, lost.
like what's the word? She's like rationalizing everything. It feels like she's very rooted in like reality and logic, and or just like efficiency, you know, combat. Like earlier when we were like doing her little like setup quest for the mini game, she read an entire book on fairy tales. Like there was a whole thing of like, oh yeah, you can make a fairy tale thing a reality, and like you can go into these worlds. And the first thing she's like is, oh, let's make an arena for combat efficiency. And I'm like, where's the whimsy? I'm like, Prune, where's your whimsy?
Then teamed up with the Little Hexenzirkel to get to the bottom of it?
Yep, we're in charge of looking after Popcorn while the Dough King does some investigating. We're gonna meet up tomorrow.
Guess we were wrong then. That card we found wasn't a trap.
Well, I didn't say it 100% was. I was just hypothesizing.
Hypothesizing.
So, what's the Little Hexenzirkel planning to do next?
We're gonna do what little witches do best and help him out.
How? By using the same kind of magic the big witches use?
I don't know. I've never been a witch before. What do you think we should do, Prune?
You're the witches, not me. How am I supposed to... Wait, this could be a chance to get some insider intel. Ahem. Obviously, the best place to start is with... invitation. We need to learn from the big Hexenzirkel. So it couldn't hurt to go through the members and list their strengths.
Oh, well, first, there's Mom. She's just like me and loves going on big adventures with her friends.
I wonder if these are gonna, like, I wonder if some of these characters are gonna, like, parallel the others. We know Klee would parallel Alice, but I wonder if, like... Would the other... I don't know if the others would be able to parallel the other witches.
Then there's my auntie who tells prophecies.
That's Barbaloth. Are these supposed to, like... It's like what we're showing, right? Are they wait... Are they making Barbaloth Sayu because of the bob cut?
If you ask me, Popcorn turned out this way because he didn't get enough sleep. Sleeping solves everything. In fact, I think the best idea is for all of us to just take a nap right now.
Oh, and another auntie who talks a lot.
Nicole. Yeah, I'm interested as to, like, I'm trying to find the connections here of, like, why are we, like, connecting these characters with each other? Like, what does Nicole... Oh! Nicole is Yaoyao. Because Yaoyao's, like, a guide. We saw it earlier where Yaoyao's kind of, like... Yaoyao's kind of there for Qiqi. Kind of, like, being, like, a helper. Being a guide. And that's... Oh my gosh, wait, okay, I got that one.
We shouldn't just jump to conclusions. We need to do our due vigilance. Or, diligence? Point is, this is an important task.
That's so cool that they're I like... Okay, I can see Yaoyao as Nicole because of the whole guide that never gets lost. I'm still figuring out why Sayu would be... I'm confused why Sayu would be Barbaloth, however.
I'm not sure we can get to the bottom of it right now. But while we wait for news from the Dough King, we can at least play with Popcorn and keep him occupied. You know, so he doesn't go around scaring people.
Maybe it's because Sayu... I might be reaching. I think I'm reaching with this one. I can see Sayu trying, like, different strategies, trying out different, like, different things as a means of, like, trying to grow. Right? Like, she tries to do, like, certain things of, like, oh, I want to try sleep, I want to try, like, you know, do all of these things, and maybe I can grow up in the future. I wonder if... I'm trying to connect this to Barbalot's astrology, that's why I'm, like... But I don't know, it's kind of a reach.
And another who loved writing stories.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Qiqi being Anders' daughter makes sense because Qiqi has her... It's not a... She doesn't write stories, but she writes in her journal. I like these. I like that we're making these, like... They're, like, vague at first, but they kind of do make sense to, like, pair them with each other.
Crossing out sleep, but keeping adventures and playtime. Got it.
Then there's a super smart one, and I forgot the rest.
Oh my gosh, Klee... I like how Klee's gonna be Rhine's daughter because... Just because of the fact that, like, they're calling her, like, one of the smartest people at the academia.
Oh, come on, brain, work! Wait, here's an idea. Imaginary friends don't exist without a kid thinking them up, right? So, why don't we try to ask about the kid he belongs to?
Good thinking, Paimon. So I wonder which one... Which one is Prune gonna be? Is Prune gonna be like Octavia? Because we have 7 Hexenzirkel members. We covered 5 of them just now. The last 2 are... What's her name? Inovna? Jay, I think. I think it's Jay. And... Octavia. Yeah.
Popcorn? Where's your human? How did you guys get split up?
Oh! Ha! Smash, smash, smash! Hamura is hurting! Gotta help her! You gotta help her!
Yeah. So I'm like, is Prune gonna be one of those 2? If that's how we're if that's how we're like doing the like the connections with everyone? Because Prune would have to be either Octavia or Ivanovna. Also, who's Homura?
Homura must be his human then. What happened to her? How can we help?
The Dough King said Popcorn probably has amnesia and can't remember much.
Who's the Dough King? Is it like a different Hexenzirkel member? Is it gonna be like Nicole or something? If Alice is the Dodo if Alice is the Dodo King, then I wonder if it's like Nicole's gonna show up as like the Dough King.
Like Qiqi. But Qiqi and Popcorn are also different because Popcorn can't write.
Hamura can write! Bring on the tear bugs! Bring on the booger beasts! Mean or nasty or in your face, one punch sends them to outer space!
Yeah, Popcorn's been repeating that a lot.
Oh, maybe we should remember that then. Bring on the tear bugs, bring on the booger beasts, mean or nasty or in your face, one punch sends them to outer space. That might be relevant later. We don't know.
Give them one great monstrous whack, then stuff them in a big old sack!
Did Homura write that? Huh, it's definitely got personality.
Get away! Woohoo!
Huh. Maybe she's destined to be some kind of new age poet when she gets older.
famous painter, famous chef, world famous filmmaker.
Okay, so Homura's a creative, that's for sure.
Hey, high expectations put a lot of pressure on a kid, you know. What if she doesn't live up to them?
Homura is the best, no matter what.
Can you tell us what she looks like? We'll help you find her.
Loves pigtails, floral tresses, smiling, and also...
Pigtails, floral dresses, smiling.
Yeah, this is getting us nowhere.
Guess that's all we can get for now. What's our next move?
You said the Doe King was also investigating. Let's wait until tomorrow and we can combine our intel.
Yeah, guess that's all we can do. Meeting adjourned then?
Yeah, let's go play!
Aw, part 1 complete. How many acts of this do we have? Is it 2 or 3? 2 or 3. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to quickly get some water. And we will continue in about a minute or two.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Oh. Oh. Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Let's go find some treasure.
Okay, we're back. Completely out of topic, but it's nice to find you under your Which random Minecraft video are we talking about? Oh, I remember you. The one with the nuclear reactor. I remember that reply to my YouTube comment.
Adventure time.
I think I only recognize you from the Sing Show profile picture. Okay, wait until the next day. 8 to 10.
The Doe King is here! Oh, and someone new!
Wait,
Hello, I'm Hyakujitsu Hakushion. I'm a Yumekui Bakule Kohaku here. Or the Doe King, as most people know her. She told us about what happened.
wait, the Doe. Oh, what the fuck? The Doe King is the Baku?
Oh, Traveler and Paimon. I didn't know you'd be here too. I hope you've been well.
Shion! What a coincidence! We were gonna head to Isa Bathhouse, but something came up and we had to change our plans.
Ah, well, you're welcome anytime. Mizuki is away on business, so I'm in charge in the meantime.
Oh, hello.
It's,
oh my gosh.
quite the task.
I'm
but
looking at the
I'm
little.
trying my best.
I can't stop looking at like the little bouncy.
Sounds like you're here for the same Small world.
So, the Doe King is a Yumekui Baku. I read about them in Little Known Creatures of Teyvat, Inazuma edition. Cute in appearance with soft doe-like bodies. Some can even take human form. A friendly and approachable type of yokai. Yumekui Baku help humans regulate their emotions by devouring nightmares. That's all on page 136, if you were wondering.
That was quite the knowledgeable introduction. We appreciate all the help so far, little ones.
Little witches! We're the Little Hexenzirkel!
Oh, noted. Thank you, Little Hexenzirkel. As for our friend Popcorn, we discussed the situation with the Baku that patrol the wilderness last night. And, well, the situation is a bit complicated.
Klee, why don't you and the other little witches go play with Popcorn for a bit?
Okay, follow me, everyone!
Huh? Did you send them away on purpose?
Yeah, why are we doing that?
Well, our Baku friend here did make it sound kind of serious.
And what, you don't think the kids can handle seriousness?
It's not good for kids to be exposed to the dark side of the world too early, so I thought it was better to be safe.
Prune. Look who's talking.
You could stand to take your own advice.
I heard that. You just have to blurt out whatever pops in your head.
It's because you care about them, huh, Prune?
Well, they would have got impatient and run off to play sooner or later. I just hurried things along.
I'm not sure it's quite as serious as that, but allow me to explain. After Kohaku sent Popcorn off with the kid... or, the little witches, she found this in the area.
Oh, what are you?
Okay, this is giving Paimon the creeps. What is it?
It's a nightmare fragment, formed from an accumulation of negative emotions.
So it's becoming... Nightmares are Wait, nightmares are becoming reality, or like...
You can think of it as emotions materialized in physical form. Popcorn happens to bear an identical signature to this fragment. We think he must have come into contact with it and undergone a similar process of materialization.
Wait, so that must be why we can see him in the real world.
Exactly. Imaginary friends are, at their essence, a harmless collection of positive emotions originating from the subconscious. But under the influence of the nightmare fragment, Popcorn is much less stable.
Yeah, he's definitely been pretty hot and cold. And his memories are all messed up.
There's another problem, though. What about the human Popcorn belongs to?
Yeah, we tried to ask him about his human during the Little Witch's tea party. He said Homura is hurt and needs help.
Based on what we know so far, it's possible Homura had a nightmare, which in turn affected Popcorn, and that's how things turned out like this.
The Yumekui Baku have a way to fix this, though, right? You deal with dreams all the time! We have to help Popcorn! His human must be worried sick!
Of course. In our experience, once a Baku consumes these negative emotions, the affected party should return to normal. That includes Popcorn and the human suffering from the nightmares.
But...
We were going to do just that. But then, we received word that there are 3 other locations with a similar signature. Here, take a look.
That means there are 3 more of these nightmare fragments?
Yes, the emotions contained within are highly volatile. Devouring this one right now could make the others even more unstable. It would be safe to retrieve them and devour all of them at once. That's not quite where our talents as Baku lie, though. With our round bodies, short legs, and stubby hands, we can't run fast or hold tools.
Just leave it to us.
Really? Oh, I can't thank you enough. Here, take this map with you.
I just imagine greeting someone with... No, that'd be kind of weird if like someone just like had... Yeah, no, if someone had your info on file and just like essentially doxed you like that.
Oh, be warned though. The negative energy within the nightmare fragments might affect the surrounding environment. So pay close attention, and if you notice anything unusual, a nightmare fragment could be close. I'll gather a few other Baku, and we'll be back tomorrow with empty stomachs and the materials needed to prep the nightmare for consumption.
Oh, you need to prep it? You can't just dig in?
It's nothing special, just a bit of seasoning. Nightmares don't taste that great, so the seasoning helps them go down easier.
Oh, yeah. That sounds rough.
It's what we do. Alright, I better get back to work. Kohaku will look after popcorn in the meantime. See you tomorrow, and best of luck.
So, when are we doing this thing? Whoa!
How long were you there?
Here. Paimon didn't hear a thing! I wouldn't be a very good ninja if I didn't know how to move around without making noise. How else would I sneak off to go take a nap? I even learned a new ninjutsu to help. Hidden Wachina no Jutsu!
I know about that one.
Ta-da!
Oh, what the heck?
Ta-da!
Wait, were they there the whole time?
So, we heard all of that. So what's the plan? When are we heading out? Yeah, Popcorn is our friend. We want to do our part to help him.
Come on! We can't be bringing this many kids along! There's just too much to worry about!
It's okay. I've got this. Plus, we have a reliable kid like you to help out.
I'm not a kid. Whatever. You can learn a lot about someone by traveling together. Might be my chance to find out about the witch's weaknesses. All right then! Let's gather our things and get a move on!
I like how Prune's like, we can't bring all these kids along. I'm like, bro, we're fine. Like, you've got a hammer. Qiqi has like adeptal arts. Yaoyao studied under not Cloud Retainer, Madame Ping. Sayu is part of the Shumatsuban, which is a ninja organization. And Klee is self-explanatory, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure we'll be fine.
I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of bombs. If we run into meanies on the road, I'll blast them straight to space. I have an umbrella in case it rains or gets too sunny. Oh, and I prepared some herbal insect repellent for everyone. Should come in handy. Here, put this in your pocket, and you won't have to worry about bug bites out in the wild. I have some for Prune and the Traveler, too.
If you fall, don't cry. Come find Qiqi. Qiqi will help apply a cold compress.
Yeah, and like, there's so many like medics on the team.
Oh, and the roads in Inazuma are kinda complicated. Make sure to stick together, and don't go wandering off alone. If you do get lost, just stay where you are, and I'll come find you. We should look out for Prune and the Traveler, too. The Little Hexenzirkel needs to keep them safe.
Yeah, the Traveler's always the one protecting other people. It's about time we flip the script. Oh, and in case we need an energy boost when we're out in the wild, Paimon prepped a bunch of tasty snacks we can eat on the go without getting too messy. So, if anyone gets hungry, just let Paimon know.
I wonder if Sayu is Barbaloth. Here's what I'm thinking. This is my like crack theory on like why they associated Sayu with Barbaloth. Maybe it's because Sayu knows how to like navigate the world around her and like knows the best places to hide, the best places to nap. And in a similar vein, Barbaloth knows how to navigate the rivers of fate when she does her astrology magic. Like, that's the only way, that's the only analogy I can make as to why Sayu would be paired with Barbaloth and, like, the analogy we had earlier.
All right, I'm ready to head out whenever. Based on the map our Baku friend gave us, the closest fragment should be Chinju Forest. Let's go!
Oh?
This little grove is the place marked on the map, right?
know this place. I've slept in every single tree here. It used to be number 5 on my list of best napping spots.
Why not anymore?
Used to be. It dropped to 7th after one of the Shrine Maidens found me.
Alright, let's split up and look around. It'll be more efficient. I'm a pretty good climber, so I can search one of the trees. Sayu can take another, and the rest...
Come on, Prune, let's race! We'll start from here and see who can find the clues the fastest.
Borbolas foresees the future while Sayu's That's also true. I didn't think of it like... I forgot about the... I kind of forgot about the ninjutsu stuff. That would make sense. It's more like they're both like intel. That would make a lot of sense. They're both intel people.
Wait! I wasn't done talking! Come on! It'll be good to stretch those muscles!
Count us down, okay, traveler?
Okay. On your marks.
Stick close to me, Qiqi.
Paimon, carry me!
I'm not so sure about that. Whew. I've got this. The Yoo-hoo art mad dash technique has never failed me.
Who says I have to go along with this craziness?
Get set, go!
Charge! That's it. I can't lose to some kid. Huh? What are you still standing there for? We're falling behind! Here, grab onto me.
Oh.
Oh, that running was pretty tiring, huh, Qiqi? We can take a little break if you want.
Qiqi isn't tired. You're sweating, Yaoyao. Here, Qiqi will wipe it off. Dr. Baiju says sweating makes it easy to catch a cold. Gotta get dry fast.
You remembered all that? Oh, make way for Boo Boo Pharmacy's little helper, people.
No, it was in my notes. Right next to... Find nightmare fragments.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I love how she spelled
spelling
it.
is a bit... you know what? We'll fix that later. Let's focus on the fragments. Gotta put our herb picking and radish harvesting skills to good use.
Gonna blow them all!
No, do not blow up the forest, Klee.
Put on the brakes there, Klee. Mondstadt be bombed, Klee be doomed, remember?
But we're not in Mondstadt.
Which means it's even more important to follow the rules, right? If you want to keep going on adventures, you need to show the knights how well-behaved you are, even when they're not around.
I can be well behaved. I want to go on all the adventures with the little witches.
Then how about you search around the bottom of the tree, and Paimon will fly to the top and have a look.
Okay, be careful, Paimon. I'll be careful too.
Look up.
Man, this tree is kind of tough to climb. Good thing I got plenty of experience climbing roofs and not cry. Never thought that'd come in handy here. The Baku said to look for things that seem off or out of place. Let's see.
If Sayu's sleeping up there.
This spot is as comfortable as ever. Makes me super sleepy. No, wake up! Right, I brought mint. That'll help me wake up. The sooner we find these fragments, the sooner I can sleep.
Huh? A giant tail? That can't be right.
What is... Prune yanks the tail, eliciting a pained yelp. Everyone takes notice and gathers around.
Hurt!
Oh, it's Kirara!
Traveler, Paimon! Seeing you, I feel much more awake. Oh, and who are these kids? Friends of yours, I'm guessing?
Nice to meet you.
I forgot that she existed. I'll be so honest.
Hello, Miss Cat Lady. We're little witches. What brings you here, Kirara?
Oh, it was a pretty light day delivery-wise, so I came here to sharpen my claws. Must have dozed off at some point, and then someone yanked my tail.
Sorry about that. It kind of seemed like something we were searching for. You're a Nekomata, right? That was in the little-known creatures of Inazuma, too. On page, Whoa! You remember the page number for this one, too? Shoot, I forgot. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, I could give you a ball of yarn to make it up to you.
Damn.
Oh, yarn? No need. You just startled me, that's all. It's not a big deal.
I was about to say, man, you can't just stereotype Kirara like that, but then Kirara ran right into that, so... I guess,
But you sure know a lot, huh, kid?
I'm not a... Never mind. Have you noticed anything strange around here, Kirara?
Well... I usually like to nap under that tree over there, but for some reason it felt off today, so I decided to sleep in this tree instead.
Alright, you guys can keep chatting. I'll go check it out. Miss Nekomata, can you recommend some other good napping spots?
Well, the cardboard box is always good. Or a grandmother's lap.
Miss Cat Lady, I know another cat person, but she only has one tail. Is she gonna get another when she grows up?
oh, Diona.
I doubt it. Unless she's also a yokai from the Nekomata clan.
What's the difference between a yokai and a yasye?
What's a yaoxie?
That's what I wondered. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a kind of evil monster. You know, Qiqi, I bet it's like the difference between a good yokai and a bad yokai. Just like how there are good people and bad people. That's right! Kirara's a super nice yokai, just like the Doe King.
Talk to Prune. Oh, there it is.
Yep, looks like there's a nightmare fragment here. Let's store it for now. We should press on to the next location.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. The next location is to the east of Konda Village. I've got it memorized, so let's move.
Oh my gosh, Kirara with the...
All right. After last time, we're all clear on what we need to do, right? Let's split up and investigate the area. If you find something, just give a shout, okay? All clear?
Yes, ma'am!
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't mean to make it sound like I was bossing you around, Traveler. Well, dismissed!
Nope. Can't do that. Okay, what's over here?
It's just a lavender melon.
Lavender melon. It's gonna be Ito, isn't it? It's a foreshadowing.
Ooh, Laura! Quick, pick it up!
It's Ito's area. This is their hideout.
Honorary Knight! Paimon, Prune, over here!
Find something?
Yeah, something huge! A bunch of bugs in a line! I've never seen something like this before!
Me neither. Wow.
Oh, these are Oni Kabuto. They're all over Inazuma. In Master's Garden, I saw ants do something like this before. But if they're moving to a new home, why aren't they carrying anything? Strange. Oni Kabuto are typically nocturnal creatures. During the day, they usually hide in cool, shady places like bushes or between rocks to avoid predators.
You sure know a lot, Prune!
Ahem. Their diet consists of tree sap and wild fruit. Given that they're nocturnal, you have a higher chance of encountering them at night.
You learn something new every day, huh?
You can say that again.
I fucking knew it! I had a feeling. The lavender melons, the 1000 Mora. I was like, huh. This is clearly someone who likes lavender melons, and it's broke.
Bullchucker! What are you doing here?
We meet again, Lavender Melon. Hey, I'm out here looking for an Oni Kabuto upgrade. Bigger, stronger. You know the deal. Never stop the grind, am I right? What about you? Whoa, wait a second. We've got ourselves a whole patch of little Lavender Melons here. Ah, I know. You must be out here playing make-believe, huh? Well, I happen to be free as a bird. Want me to join?
Yeah, you can play a mean old demon king with great big horns.
Damn.
Old, huh? You sure about that?
Quick, everyone hide! Cover your heads! If he gives you a noogie, you'll never get taller. You guys run! Paimon will hold him off! Listen here, bullchucker! You want to get to them? You have to go through Paimon first!
Flying Lavender Melon's got a feisty side, huh? Well, guess you'll just have to be the first victim. Uh-oh, noogie incoming!
Then, Little Witch Paimon curses you to lose 10,000 Mora every time you give a noogie!
Damn. Hitting with the reality curse.
Oh, well, good thing I'm sitting pretty with nothing but a cool 500 Mora in my pocket.
Good thing I'm already broke.
Shoot! Wrong strategy! Run!
Whoa, slow down there, little Lavender Melons, or you're gonna trip. You know what? Because I'm cool like that, I'll give you a 10-second head start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Kids will be kids, am I right? Our Oni friend also happens to be a kid at heart.
Wait, I know. The weird behavior of the Oni Kabuto is a clue. They would never venture out during the day, unless something happened to their original habitat. In other words, we just need to follow their migration back to the source. Yep, it's here! Come on, let's pick it up. That just leaves one more. We're so close.
All thanks to you once again, Prune.
Please, the little witches were the ones who noticed the Oni Kabuto. They deserve the credit. Only kids are obsessed with bugs like that. I doubt I would have even spotted them.
So, looking at the world from a child's perspective might not be such a bad idea.
That's not the point. We have a job to finish. Let's call everyone back. We should head to the next location.
You've gotten used to working with them, huh?
Well, we can't just leave them here with that Oni. He doesn't exactly strike me as a responsible adult.
Let's let the kids finish playing first. I'll keep an eye on them. Let me see if there's, like, hidden dialogue. Are they all gathered over here? Okay, there's Sayu.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
Oh my gosh, are we actually playing like hide and seek right now?
Off we go.
Ah, man, I can't find him anywhere. Who would have thought these little Lavender Melons would be tougher to spot than an Oni Kabuto?
Wait, I gotta find them all now. We gotta play a little mini game. Okay, there's an entire area over here.
Adventure time.
Maybe not, actually. This is blocked off. Hey. Yaoyao and Qiqi.
Qiqi doesn't care about getting taller. Yaoyao can stand behind me. Qiqi will protect.
Nuh-uh, we're both gonna get taller. That's a promise.
Oh.
Off we go.
Okay, now where's Klee at? Klee's gotta be around here somewhere. I do not. Klee can't be that far off, can she? Oh. What? You've been here the whole time?
Adventure time!
I didn't see you there.
If that mean Demon King with horns finds us, I'm gonna blow him up.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He's not that bad.
Someone's like, he's annoying, but we don't gotta kill him yet.
After watching them for a while, honestly, that Oni guy seems like the biggest kid of them all. All that height's just for show, huh? Seriously. All he has to do to find them is get some high ground. Not that I'm invested in this game. Just find me when we're ready to go. In the meantime, I'm gonna do some reading. Let's see. Our last stop is the beach north of Konda Village. Time to go!
Alright, this is the last location. Where should we start looking? Huh? A group of monsters? Well, that seems a bit obvious.
Time to fight.
It's just a few slimes. I'll deal with them.
Come on, little witches! Let's give Prune a hand!
Good luck! Paimon will cheer you on from the sidelines. And don't think that's Paimon being unhelpful. We've been through tons of tough battles, and cheering people on is always super important. You could even say it's the key to victory. Right, Traveler?
Of course. This looks like it could be a fierce battle. I'll supervise. You got this, everyone.
Go, Klee, go! Use Jumpy Dumpty! Go, Bull Ninja Sayu! Get him, Yaoyao! Nice one, Qiqi! Everyone's back in fighting form!
I didn't expect them to be so strong. Gotta figure out the right counter strategy.
That's the spirit, Prune! Get him!
Well, that was easy.
Wow! Your teamwork was amazing! You came in like whoosh, and then went all bam bam, and then kapow! The monsters didn't stand a chance!
You weren't bad either, Paimon. Your voice was nice and loud. Impressive fighting, everyone!
Little witches are just awesome like that!
That tuckered me out.
Hungry.
Auntie Cloud Retainer said it's not good to wander around in the wild after dark. This is the last fragment, right? Let's pick it up and head back. Popcorn, Dough King! We're back!
Whoa! Look at all this food! Did you guys do this for us?
You discussed today's events over a delicious meal. Collecting the nightmare fragments went smoother than expected, and was a lot more fun. Perhaps it's just the effect of all the little witches being together.
Popcorn, we spoke to the Dough King, and we're gonna get you back to normal tomorrow.
Yeah, and once Homura's nightmare gets eaten, she'll get better too.
Then we'll help Popcorn find Homura, and we can all play together.
Wish all our imaginary friends could come out and play too.
Ooh, Mom's magic can do that.
Oh,
Have you learned that one yet, Klee?
No. All I know is the introduction magic for the little witches.
Huh.
I bet Master, Auntie Cloud Retainer, and Uncle Mountain Shaper could do it. They all have those super impressive Adepti abilities.
My sensei definitely could too. A great ninja can do anything.
Oh! What about you, Traveler? Could you do something like that?
not a chance.
Yeah.
Yet.
Guess Paimon has a lot to learn from the other little witches, huh? All the imaginary friends hanging out together. Just thinking about it is interesting.
Does Paimon have one too?
to keep her company. Someone she can talk
Aw.
to no matter what. The Traveler.
Right back at ya. Paimon is the best travel buddy I could ask for.
What about you, Prune? Do you have an imaginary friend?
Of course! He's my best friend. His name is Descartes. He's a puppy and he's super adorable.
Just like you.
Aww.
I guess if you think I'm cute, then sure. Well, we're just about done here, right? We should all get some rest. I'll walk you back.
You should stay with us, Prune. The Shrine Maiden Lady got us a huge room. We've been staying there together these past few days, and there's more than enough space.
Yeah! We even had a pillow fight last night.
Well, I already have my own accommodation, so...
Come on, Prune! Play with us! Pretty please!
Fine. Let's go.
Alright. And then part 3. I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quick. Be back in like a minute or two, and then we'll finish up with the last part.
These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? Klee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you? These bombs, so heavy.
Okay, we are back. On to the next part.
Alright, we're all set. The Baku have been fasting all night, so we should be able to get rid of this nightmare no problem.
These are the fragments we collected.
The scent matches what we found earlier. Yep, these are the ones. Here goes nothing.
Hey! Looks like popcorn is back to normal.
Whew. Finally, I don't feel so dizzy anymore. I remember now. I remember everything. Thank you for keeping me company these past few days and helping Homura overcome her nightmare.
Our pleasure. How did you get separated from Homura anyway? Aren't imaginary friends supposed to live inside kids' heads?
Well, actually, Homura is all grown up now. Her
Aww.
work's been so busy and stressful. She can't even sleep most nights. And when she finally found some time to relax out in nature, she had a nightmare the minute she tried to take a nap. I just wanted to give her a chance to rest. So I tried to get rid of the nightmare by going inside of it and beating up all the things tormenting her. But then, I got swept up in a massive storm, and when Homura woke up, an ominous-looking shard was left behind right where she was sleeping.
The nightmare fragment.
Yeah, so I tried to smash it to pieces.
Guess Popcorn's temper wasn't just the nightmare talking.
No, but it definitely made it more extreme.
Aww, he cared about Amora.
But I failed again. Then I got super dizzy and, well, you know the rest.
Well, we got rid of all the nightmare fragments, right? So is the problem solved?
Homura is free from the nightmare, but her psychological state is still abnormal. In fact, the problem could be quite serious. While digesting the fragments just now, the Baku sensed that there was no attempt from Homura to overcome the emotions contained within them, which is a sign of emotional numbness.
She hasn't given a sincere smile in ages. She doesn't let her imagination run wild like she did as a kid, or think up crazy scenes in her head. I can't encourage her through her imagination like I used to. All I can do is watch her lose her spark.
When someone gives up on seeking and relishing in their own happiness, negative emotions can become all-consuming. And if that happens...
What? If that happens, then what?
We see patients like this a lot at the clinic. On the outside, it might seem like nothing is wrong.
There's no fucking way we're about to get a fucking depression, like... What the fuck?
But on the inside, a sense of emptiness begins to take over, until the person loses the capacity to recognize beauty in the world.
That's crazy. That's crazy we're getting like a depression arc.
As one of our patients put it, it's not that I'm gone, it's the knowledge that my inner child is never coming back.
No! I have to help her!
Where did she go? Will she be back for dinner?
No, Qiqi. That was just a metaphor. Or, personification? One of the two.
Who says she can't come back? Sometimes, after I get let out of confinement, I dash off so fast even Master Jean can't catch me. But then, Dodoko reminds me that that's a surefire way to get sent back to confinement, so I turn around and go back.
Well, that's a more literal take, but Paimon thinks the logic still applies.
Yeah, I think so too. If anyone has a chance of getting through to her, it'd be Popcorn, right? He is her imaginary friend after all. She has to listen to him.
True. I'd hate for her to get to the point of needing professional help. If she can work through these problems on her own, even better.
But Popcorn said Homura hasn't thought about him in ages. She's not gonna be able to hear him or talk to him.
Maybe we need that magic that brings imaginary friends to life.
Which is why our first priority is to get her to remember him.
I have to find Homura. I have to help her.
No, Popcorn, don't run off!
Wait, don't just run off!
The Little Hexenzirkel wants to help too.
The magic that never fails. Okay, wait, I'm gonna get some really quick, snack to eat. Something to tide me over for the next act. That way I'm not too hungry, and then after I finish stream, I can, cook something.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good. These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? These bombs, so
I am
heavy.
back. I have found in my fridge. I forgot that my mom brought these potato what are these, waffle fries? I think they're waffle fries. That's what they're called. They're little waffle shaped. I forgot that she brought that home, so that'll be a good little streaming snack, and then afterwards I'll cook an actual meal.
Homura, the proposal you submitted still has issues. It needs to be more creative. It needs that spark. Back to the drawing board. Your ideas were so good when you first started working here. What happened? You know how crucial this pitch is for us. We value your work, but you need to get your head in the game.
But this is already the 12th draft.
Oh!
Never mind. Understood.
Oh my gosh, wait! Oh shit, I didn't even realize this at first. Wait, that makes so sense. I was like, wait, I was so like, huh. I wonder like, I was like, damn, like, they brought her in for the first scene. I completely forgot that she existed, that's why. But it was such a distinct detail of like, man, you have like giant eye bags, like, you're going through the ringer. But I didn't think that they were gonna bring her. Oh my gosh, wait, this is so like, wow. I love how they tie this all back to like the very first scene.
Wait, that's Homura? Isn't that the girl we met outside of Isa Bathhouse a few days ago? That person Popcorn keeps ramming into must be her boss. It doesn't seem like either of them can see him.
Homura still doesn't remember Popcorn. So, she can't see him.
Guess she doesn't wear her hair in pigtails now that she's all grown up, huh? Well, long hair is a lot of work.
And no more flowery dresses either.
Well, my mom says pants are easier to work in. But I suppose it's just a matter of wearing what's comfortable.
There's an exhibition being held in a few days. You need to find some time and show the client around. Take good care of him, all right? Our orders for the next year depend on it. Oh, and draw up a diagram while you're at it. You're always doodling something or other, aren't you? Doesn't need to look that impressive up close, just enough to impress the client during the presentation. Draw up a sketch. The actual content doesn't matter, just make it look good. We'll change it later depending on the client's feedback.
Man, that workload is triggering my fight or flight. Or just flight, to be honest. Come on, Homura! Stand up for yourself!
Of course.
Man.
Oh, come on! Where's that explosive temper you had as a kid? Like in that poem you wrote. Wait, that's it. The poem! We can use that to remind her of her childhood and get her to remember Popcorn.
I'm seeing my mic levels spiking. If you hear like, if you hear me chewing stuff, I'm so sorry in advance.
Bring on the tear bugs! Bring on the booger beasts!
Mean or nasty or in your face, one punch sends them to outer space.
Give them one great monstrous whack! Wait, what comes next? Sayu? Shoot. I think I dozed off during that part.
Give him one great monstrous whack. Then... Stuff him in a big old sack! Yeah! I've got a sack with your name on it!
My god, we got her!
Hey! Wait!
What is it? Confused about something?
I think you're the one who's confused. Your feedback changes from one moment to the next. You don't even know what you want, but somehow you expect me to read your mind? Maybe if you actually thought things through, we wouldn't have to redo them.
Oh my god.
You want me to make the decisions? Fine. Then don't micromanage me. You nitpick everything I do just to complain again when I change it. You talk about a lack of creativity, but I don't see you coughing up ideas. You say the company values me? Really? Because I work myself into the ground every day, and do I even get a free cup of coffee to keep myself awake? No! I buy it myself!
Of
Pop
course,
off.
we plan to reward our hard workers with several level...
Nope. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not done. You want to talk about rewards? Because it seems like you just reward us with more work. Half the work I do is outside my job description. I'm not a machine. You can't just wind me up and keep me running forever. I'm overworked. I don't get enough sleep. I can't keep going on like this. You're my boss. If I can't have your mentorship and guidance, the least you could do is create a suitable working environment. Oh, and drawing is what I do for fun. Not another thing you get to use to order me around, so just Shut up!
Oh my god.
Okay, you're upset. I see that, and you're right. I put too much on your plate. I'm sorry. You should take some time to relax and recharge. How about a 3-month paid vacation?
Huh?
Oh?
Ah, of course. Put my mora where my mouth is, right? I'll add on a 3 months bonus. How does that sound? A 3 months bonus, 3 months bonus, 3 months bonus, 3 months bonus.
What is happening?
Everything okay?
Oh my god, that was all in her head.
Oh, yes.
You sure?
Actually, no. Everything is not okay. I think the proposal I submitted is more than competitive enough. Maybe I could talk you through it, and then you can decide whether changes are really necessary. But first, I'd like to take 2 days off. We can go over it when I get back. Is that okay?
Listen, I get that things come up, but now's not the best time. We're up against some tight deadlines, so just hang in there.
Hey, so you know that little sequence you did just now in your head? You gotta make that a reality.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I have too much work, and it's starting to impact my health. I hope you can understand.
You never said anything, and your work is always on time, so I just assumed you could handle it.
I complete my work on time because I'm a professional. It's those unreasonable, last-minute tasks that force me to work overtime. And I've been doing that a lot lately. I was hoping you could be a little more mindful of the work you assign me in the future.
But the client is going to be here soon. How am I going to find someone on such short notice?
Entertaining clients was never part of my job description to begin with. Of course. If you really can't approve my time off, I've made peace with having to...
Now, hold on just 1 minute. No need to be rash. How about this? Rest up, get yourself back in working order, and your position will be waiting. Just don't make it too long, okay?
Of course. I'll try.
Good enough.
Whoa. That was close. I was about to say I'd made peace with having to meet the client. Popcorn! It's really you! Oh, and you're not alone.
Hello, Miss Homura. We're Popcorn's friends.
Wait, so my imaginary friend has real-world friends besides me?
Aww.
This isn't also in my imagination, is it?
Popcorn explains what happened. Okay.
I see. Thanks for doing that. I haven't been doing so hot lately, so I've been having nightmares. Sorry you had to go through all that trouble.
Don't worry. The nightmare's been devoured, so you should be able to get a good night's sleep from now on.
But the Dough King said you still have mental issues.
That's so abrupt. You're still depressed.
Wait, no. That's not... You can't just say that, Qiqi. Adults can't handle being that direct.
What are you talking about? I say that all the time about myself. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking like... I'm dealing with shit.
So, anyway, Popcorn said you've been really busy at work?
Yeah. This is my first job. I was so excited at the start, thinking this was my chance to make a name for myself. But reality turned out to be pretty harsh. Endless work, difficult relationships, and plans that fall through. I couldn't even solve one problem before even bigger ones would pop up.
What? They... Guys, I don't need... What is the timing of this quest? What do you mean I literally just got, like, laid off from the boba shop that I worked at? Like, instantly laid off, and now I have to, like, deal with, like, juggling this channel, my voice acting, and, like, trying to find another job and understand financial shit. And, like, what do you mean what do you mean I'm dealing with all of this right now, and then I play a quest that talks about, like, oh, you know, like, you have all, like, what the fuck? You did not need to make this so real for me. I was seeing, like, stuff on like, Twitter, that's why. Like, talking about, like, more, like, oh yeah, the quest is about, like, you know, just staying in touch with your inner child, you know, not to, like, it's okay to still, like, kind of live with that whimsical lifestyle and that whimsical life. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll keep an eye out for those themes, right? I didn't think we were gonna get into real life shit about, like, literally everything related to growing up. Like, all of the shit that goes with it. I did not think we were actually gonna, like, cover this, you know?
It was suffocating. Even after getting off work, I was too tired to do the things I used to enjoy. All I wanted to do was lie down.
Bro. God. Homura's literally every fucking, like, adult.
I know exactly what you mean. The adult world is a cold and cruel place.
Homura's like, what are you talking about? You're like a kid.
How in the... You're not even an adult!
Huh? I don't get it at all. We all live in the same world, right? Mom said grown-ups are just big kids in grown-up clothes.
Huh?
Yeah, I've gathered a lot of intel about this. Turns out, when no one's looking, some grown-ups play their own games too, or put on little puppet shows, or even pretend to cook stuff. I won't say who, though.
Nothing has to change. We can still fight monsters or pretend the floor is lava. You just have to picture it, and we can do it.
Kinda like how I imagined going on that rant just now. Even though it wasn't real, just picturing it felt pretty cathartic.
That's not enough, though. Children are innocent. Their fantasies become real to them, so make-believe gives them genuine happiness.
I mean... Their fantasies become real to... I mean, I don't know about that. I think I get genuine happiness when imagining myself getting topped by Linny and Lohan. Like, I know it's not real, but, like, I think you can get genuine happiness from, like... I think you can get genuine happiness from knowing... Even if you know it's, like, fake. You know, there's something called living vicariously. You don't have to know it. You don't have to think it's real.
But adults know it isn't real. So imagination becomes a form of self-deception. It's called a mental escapade.
You mean mental escapism? Okay, well, we don't have to get all technical with the terms. It's not self-deception if you know it's not real. It's not self-deception, it's just indulging. It's just indulging.
Oh, right! Yes, that! Oh, shoot. I memorized it wrong. The point is, you can't just fantasize about the things that make you happy. You have to take action!
I mean, but, like... How the fuck am I gonna take action about, like... It's Linny and Lohan. I can't take action with that kind of stuff. They're fictional characters.
That goes for work and regular life. Whether it's something or someone that's getting you down, you never have to accept the status quo. Just like earlier, saying no is the first step.
I think, you know, I'm gonna get so real for a little bit. When I was working at the boba shop, there was a period of time where I was the yes man for a lot of things. I would do a lot of, like... Oh my gosh, guys, I can rant about this now because I no longer work at the boba shop. I can complain about this now. I would say yes to a lot. And it would be, like, a really big, like... It would be these little things that just got to me as time went on. It would be like, hey, Spider, can you cover my shift? It's in an hour, you know? And I would be like, you know, and for me, I would just... I had no boundaries with that initially, so I would say yes. Or if I tried to say no, people would be like, oh, come on, Spider. I know you're not doing it. Like, they would guilt me. I think that's what made me so pissed off at some people. They'd be like, come on, we know you're not doing anything right now. Like, you can work. But I think it eventually led to, like, burnout. There was so much burnout with, like, just me not being able, like, going into a shift that I was just too tired. For whatever reason, I would just be too tired to go into a shift. And it was, like, constantly beating myself up over the fact that I didn't have to go in. If I was on call, and my manager tells me, like, hey, Spider, like, you know, like, so-and-so is, like, sick. You're the one that is listed on call. I need you to come in. That's one thing, you know? Like, I can plan ahead for that. I'll be, like, aware that, like, okay, I'm on call. I gotta, like, be aware of, you know, that is a possibility. But, like, when I get kind of, like, when it gets sprung up on me and people are just like, oh, can you cover my shift? And they ask me so last minute and they just expect me to say yes. And it's like, and when I try to say no, they, like, push me to say yes. And then it's like, I hated that so much. And I think after a while of that happening, I made it, like, a big, like, I had to start telling myself, like, no, like, I'm not taking this anymore. Like, I don't care how... I was like, I don't care how, like, stubborn I'm coming across. I'm setting my boundaries with this. And so I made this whole, like... It was such a complicated, like, set of boundaries, but it was what I needed to keep myself from overworking myself. And it was things like... I'm only gonna cover one person at most. If I do cover someone, it's gonna be a max of one person a week. If I do cover someone, they're gonna have to ask me at least the day before. They can't be dropping this thing on me like, oh, my shift is in, like, 1 hour. Can you cover this? You know, like, I'm gonna just say no and be like, no, I already made plans. Even if my plans for the day were just to sit around, do nothing, play video games, or if my plans, you know, even if those were my plans, I was just gonna say no. I was like, I can't, like, you can't just drop that on me so last minute. And I think at some point, I also just, it was a lot for me to say yes, even with those boundaries. I still just said no when I just didn't want to work for certain days. Like, there were weeks when I would be working, like, 4 to 5 days a week, some of them being, like, 3, like, you know, for me, like, this, once again, this is, like, an easy job, so I know, like, full-time workers, like, are gonna hear me say shit like, oh, I was, you know, like, if I worked 3 days in a row, like, I just don't want to cover a shift where it makes me work 4. I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, like, just, you know, suck it up, but, you know, those are full-time workers. I think one of the things was, though, it's not just, like, working long... It's not really... I don't think it's really, like, working long shifts for, like, however long. I think it's getting... It's, like, when you didn't expect to be... When it kind of gets, like, thrown onto you, like, the same day that you just end up getting, like, extra work thrown at you. That's when it's... Because I've had days where people tell me in advance, like, hey, like, there's a lot of people going on vacation, like, you're gonna have to be scheduled a little more this week, and I'll be like, yeah, that's fine. And of course it's, like... Of course I'm tired, of course I'm, like, kind of just annoyed with customers by the end of it, but it's, like, at least I was aware of it. It's a little easier. It was easier knowing it in advance. But it's another to get thrown into, like, a shift, being, like someone, like, kind of, someone, like, guilting you into covering their shift, and then the shift goes bad, and now you're just extra pissed, and it's like, But that's why, like, when it came to, like, stuff like this, I just told them, I knew that I was gonna, like, get a lot of people complaining. Actually, now that I think about it, people didn't really complain when I, like, kind of switched over that perspective. People stopped really complaining about it. Or maybe, like, the people that would guilt me, like, had already left. So, like, the people that were, like, newer when they asked me to cover, it was kind of like it was kind of more status quo for them that I was likely to say no. But yeah, I never wanted to owe anyone anything. That's why when it came to me, like, getting covers for shifts, if I knew I had, like an event planned, when it came to me getting, like, an event planned, I would just say no. Or I would call off early. I'd be like, hey, I have, like, a thing happening soon. Can I call off for this day? Because, once again, and the Boa job was very flexible with scheduling, so if you called off before the schedule got sent out, they would accommodate. They would have to accommodate. But I would just be like, hey, I'm going to a thing, like, with my friends this weekend. I'm gonna have to call off on this day. They'd be like, okay, sure, and then they would just take me off that day if I was planned to be on that day in the first place. But I never, when it came to stuff like that, I never asked someone. I would never ask someone to cover my shift unless it was, like, actually an emergency. I never wanted to drop a last-minute thing on somebody unless it was like, hey, like, this is, like, actually, like, a big deal. I'm not gonna, drop this thing unless it's like, hey, like, I remember my most recent times I had to call off, it was like, hey, my mom's feeling really sick. I need to stay home and make sure she's, like, okay, Or I think another time was just like, I went in for my shift with a fever thinking I could power through it. And then, like, 2 hours in, I felt so, like, weak. I, like, literally couldn't stand up. I couldn't move. It hurt to, like, walk around. And so I had to call someone in and be like, hey, I'm so sorry. I know it's, like, only, like, maybe, like, 3 more hours of a shift, but, like, I need you to come in for me, like, just the rest of the shift, because I can't do this, But I always made sure to call off in advance if I knew that there was, like, an event coming up. But yeah, I don't know. I relate to Homura very much. I know that it was, like, a boba shop job. I know that it's not, like, full-time work. I know that, like, the workload that I had to deal with was, like, not the equivalent that she has to deal with. But stuff like that is still, I think I still just relate to that experience. Even if the workload amount is different, I know what it's like to get stuff thrown onto you. I know what it's like to, like, where is it? I know what it's like to, like, feel like everything's piling up. I know what it's like to just try to do things that you enjoy doing and just feeling like you can't do anything. And I think what sucked about that is, like, the guilt of not doing the things that you are trying to do. I think it sucked for me when some people would say that I was, like, being lazy for, like, just spending the whole day in bed or just spending the whole day doing, like, nothing. And it sucked just going into, like, having people tell me that, because it's like, for me at least, I was, like, laying in my bed constantly telling myself, like, I need to get up and do this. I need to get up and, like, do something. And actually feeling like I had no energy, feeling like I couldn't move. And it was just, like, a sucky feeling, like, already beating yourself up for wanting, like, already beating yourself up that you're not doing something more productive with your day, and then somebody else coming in and being like, why are you so lazy? And I'm like, I'm you know, it doesn't help. It does not help your self-esteem and your mental when you're like already, when someone's basically like repeating the same like kind of like harmful thoughts you're telling yourself already. That was a ramble. That was a big ramble. All I'm saying is though, like, it's good to set these kind of boundaries when it comes to your work-life balance. Like, you can't be the person that is like doing everything for everyone. Like, you don't want to be incompetent. You don't want to be like lazy as you do stuff. But you also shouldn't be the kind of person who is doing everyone else's job. It's other people's, like, other people should be responsible for their own life as well. They can't drop stuff onto you last minute and then expect you to, like, happily, like, if you were to take it, like, they can't expect you to happily, like, be, like, you know, doing it all with a smile on your face. Like, no. I wish I said no to things sooner when it came to, like, work stuff, because I started resenting a lot of my coworkers as a result. And I felt, I hated that I was resenting them, but I was like, it was true, I was resenting some of them for that. Yeah, I don't know. And I think another big detail, once again, the idea that, like, my experience with, like, how this, like, affected me might be seen as, like, trivial to someone else. And I just want to remind people that everyone's life is different. Everyone's, like, energy is different. Everyone's, like, capacity to do things is different. And I think that's, like, another big thing that I always found really, like, I think that also was, like, kind of a hurtful thing that people did to me. It was always that thing of, like, me saying, like, oh, I'm kind of tired today, I wanted to take a day to rest. And then it would be someone that's, like, working more hours, and they'd be like, oh, come on, like, I work so many hours, I'm working this much. Like, you know, and it would be that thing of, like, you're getting called lazy for it. I don't know. Some of it is, like, I think I also resented the fact that some of these people were, like, actively requesting for more hours, you know? And then they decide, oh, I don't want to work today, or oh, like, oh, something is, like, someone wants to do something, I'm gonna call off then. And in my head, I'm like, why are you calling, like, why are you trying to get more hours and then telling me, oh, I like, and then suddenly calling off and, like, dropping it on someone else? Like, no, you wanted this, you wanted more hours, you deal with it. So that's another thing. I don't know. The boba shop job was easy, but it was far from perfect. There were still a lot of issues with that job that I'm glad that those aspects are not. Honestly, those aspects weren't issues for a very long time because I did set some boundaries at some point. But yeah, it was not a perfect job, so, you know, hopefully the next one I get into will have better conditions. But yeah, I know what it's like to have, like, those things with, like, work. And I'm, like, honestly, I'm jealous of the people who are able to come home from a long shift of whatever job they're at and be able to still have, like, the energy and motivation to do their, like, fun things. Because for me, I know that's hard. It's hard for me to go with, like, I can't come home from work and do voice acting. I'm too tired to have to be energetic as a character. I can't come home from a shift and stream. I spent the whole day talking to customers and coworkers. Like, I don't want to talk to honestly, I just don't want to talk to the internet strangers that watch my streams. Like, I don't have the social battery for that. And sometimes I don't have the energy to even make YouTube videos. Like, it sucks having that guilty feeling of coming home from a long day, deciding to just spend the night to wind down and just play a game, and feeling guilty that you're not doing more. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to cut this because I'm getting into the repetitive loop of like dealing with this whole stuff. But yeah, everyone take care of your mental. Take care of yourselves when you work. Know your boundaries. Know your physical and mental limits, and stick to that when setting your boundaries. That's all. That's the most important part.
And if it continues to stand in your way, just give it the old tear bug and booger beast treatment.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
And if all else goes wrong, I guess the worst case scenario is you just find a new job.
In this job market, though, I mean that's a little easier said than done. But yeah.
Yeah, that's... actually, not sure if that'd be something to celebrate.
Are you disappointed in me, Popcorn? All those dreams I had as a kid, and I haven't achieved a single one. I grew up to be a pathetic adult, huh?
Oh, I think it hits harder. It hits a little harder when you know that like an imaginary friend is still part of your imagination. So I'm hearing Homura talking to herself, to like Popcorn like this, and it's like these are things that she's saying to herself technically, which I think is so real, you know?
Can you eat as much tempura as you want, day in and day out?
Well, I guess.
Can you buy your favorite light novels and manga without having to ask an adult?
Yeah. I make my own mora, so I can buy whatever I want.
Then you're an amazing little adult in my book.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying over this, guys.
Huh. I never thought kids would be the ones to give me a much-needed pep talk. But you make some great points. I'll try to take a different approach. Oh, and thanks for everything. You too, Popcorn. Are you... just...
Can you eat as much...
Well...
Oh.
Can you buy your favorite...
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you're an amazing little...
Oh, this is gonna make me cry. That's such a... I wasn't expecting, like... I really wasn't expecting this to go into this direction.
Aw, it's so nice seeing Popcorn and Homura together again.
Yeah. Makes me think about Descartes. Wait a second. What am I even doing? I've barely made any progress.
Prune, what's wrong?
Well...
It's okay. If you don't want to talk about it, we can pretend we didn't hear anything. But if you do choose to trust us with it, I'm sure we'd all be more than willing to help out. Right, little witches?
Yeah! In my heart, Prune is already one of us. We all like you a lot.
Oh.
Definitely. We worked super well tracking down those fragments. It's like we were made for each other. Plus, our heights all match too. You even taught me how to use a hammer like a pair of stilts so I could feel what it'd be like to be taller.
Oh.
Prune knows a lot and likes sharing. She gave me a book on finches.
Paimon seconds all that. Besides, she's so used to you being a part of the Little Hexenzirkel now, she can barely imagine divvying up snacks without counting your share.
You guys... I'm not that great. I've been lying from the start. I'm not Alice's friend. I'm a witch hunter. Witches are my enemies. I'd never be friends with someone like her. She challenged me to a debate. And when she lost, she took my imaginary friend away. Like it was nothing. Descartes is my best friend. She said the only way to save him was to defeat all the witches. I went to Mondstadt to find them, only for the trail to lead me to Inazuma. So I took a boat overnight to get here, and then I met you guys instead. I wasn't supposed
I think I have to play. I think I have to play Prune's homework quest after this, because I think I remember seeing that her witch's homework was like in the Fontaine court, so I think that might be what this is referring to. But I didn't play that yet. Hi, Crab.
It's okay, it's okay. Just let it out.
The witches stay by Prune's side, holding her hand and patting her on the back.
I, feel a lot better now. Thanks. But, crying like that in front of everyone was super embarrassing. Maybe it could be our little secret?
You got it. Prune, could Paimon ask, did you actually see Alice take Descartes away?
Well, no. I didn't see how she did it.
Then, did she say how you're supposed to defeat the other witches?
There were no specifics. But I'm sure she expects me to fight them or something. That's what a villain would do, right?
Damn, you're talking about this in front of Klee's mom, or in front of Klee.
Well, in our experience, Alice's trials are usually a bit more unconventional. Besides, she wouldn't be that mean.
I don't care what kind of trick she has in store. I'm a witch hunter, and that won't change. So, I don't think me and the other little witches can be...
You might be at odds with the big witches, but that has nothing to do with the Little Hexenzirkel.
What?
Yeah! The Little Hexenzirkel didn't exist when Alice issued that challenge. You can join for sure. The Little Hexenzirkel can band together to defeat the big witches and save your imaginary friend.
But... Klee is Alice's daughter.
I'm kinda confused about the details, but I bet it's supposed to be a big fun game. 'Cause Mom always says I'm gonna beat her one day and become the bestest witch in the whole wide world. Catching the big witches sounds like a fun game to me. I want to play for sure.
Sounds like a chance to get in some good training. Count me in. I'm trying to become an even stronger ninja than my sensei, too. That way, I can sleep as much as I want and nobody can say a thing.
Master said that's called when the branch grows higher than the tree. We all want that, right, Qiqi?
Qiqi likes trees.
Plus, Paimon and the Traveler have been around the block with all this witch stuff. With us around, we can defeat whatever great, big, powerful, impressive mages we want.
Guess I've been voluntold. Again.
You guys are a really awesome group of kids. You know that?
Just give me your hand, and you'll be an official member of the Little Hexenzirkel.
Oh.
I guess I can do kid things with all of you. To go along with the group, I mean. All right, I'll join.
Come on, do the thing!
No, I'm not that much of a kid.
They're all like, oh, the puppy dog eyes.
Fine. You don't have to give me that look. I'll say it. Little Witch Prune reporting for duty.
Prune, witch hunter, the only sane one in a cruel world, self-proclaimed. Avid audience of all authored apprehensions, including kids' picture books, etc. And yet, a kid nonetheless.
Ugh, so embarrassing. Wait, is this for real?
Oh my gosh!
But I haven't defeated the witches. Did you escape on your own? Are you hurt? Here, let me see.
Wait, what's going on? Is it Descartes?
Yeah, he's back. He's really back. What did he say? He said... it's a long story, and he'll explain later.
Whoa, a weird-looking dog.
What do you mean, weird? He's adorable. Hold on. You can see him? Wait, are these your imaginary friends?
Oh my
How
gosh!
come I can see them? Wow, look at all of them.
Oh my gosh, they have little, like, unique models.
Twan flew away. She wants to go play over there.
Come on, let's go.
This has to be the magic. Aww.
Real or imaginary, seeing all these friends together like this is a wonderful sight.
Alice? Your magic did this, didn't it?
Astute as ever, traveler. Consider it a well-earned gift for the Little Hexenzirkel for completing their grand quest. I just thought I'd give all our lovely imaginary friends a chance to come out and say hello. What a lively gathering this turned out to be.
That's not the only gift, though, is it? Popcorn's back to normal, but we can still see him.
Oh, right! After fixing the whole nightmare situation, Popcorn should have gone back to being a normal imaginary friend. We shouldn't be able to see him. Unless...
You think I would deny my little witches the chance to witness their touching reunion? Klee would have been devastated if she'd missed it, and I certainly can't have that.
So, you didn't take Prune's imaginary friend, did you? You don't go around bullying little kids.
No, I did not take her imaginary friend.
Paimon knew she was right to defend you earlier.
I just made her invisible.
In fact, when I met little Prune, her imaginary friend was on the verge of disappearing.
What?
Oh.
You've spent quite a bit of time with her now. What's your impression?
Well, even though she looks like a small, cute kid, she seems more like a grown-up. She's smart, mature, and super reliable.
Still, it seems like she bottles a lot of things up.
Precisely. Prune has always been a precocious child, ever so curious about the world. She studied things beyond her years and began to grow up rather quickly. I'm sure that all sounds well and good, but it's unfair to expect a child to step into the adult world so soon. With all that weight placed on such small shoulders, something is bound to break. In this case, her childlike innocence. You've witnessed how devastating the effects of that can be for yourselves not too long ago.
Right, like what happened to Hamura. She'll stop dreaming and eventually she won't even be able to remember her imaginary friend.
That's why I made up the whole thing about capturing Descartes and sent her to Mondstadt to defeat all the witches.
You tricked her! The mages don't even live in Mondstadt! Ugh, that's a mean thing to do to a kid, Alice! Paimon shouldn't have spoken up for you earlier!
Why, thank you for the compliment, dear Paimon. I am the great, big, mean Dodo King, after all.
That means you chose Mondstadt for a different reason.
Ah, well, the seeds of spirit and imagination are best nurtured by the soil of freedom, of course.
It was to give Klee someone else to play with, wasn't it?
Sharp as a tack, Paimon. The witches of the Little Hexenzirkel do not disappoint. In any case, all's well that ends well, right? After spending time with the little witches, she regained her childlike innocence and was able to reunite with her imaginary friend.
Oh.
Ah, quite the amazing feat the little witches pulled off, huh? The most amazing one of all is my cute little Klee, of course.
Totally not biased.
Founding the Little Hexenzirkel at such a young age, making her own decisions, accomplishing things all by herself. Don't be shy on the compliments now, okay?
Honorary Knight, Paimon, come here quick! Wegway's teaching Descartes how to do somersaults!
No matter how precious the moment, it can never last forever. You should head over before the materialization spell wears off, or you might miss the chance to meet everyone's imaginary friends.
Huh? Why didn't you say so sooner? Come on, let's go play!
It's through embracing our inner child that all of us can wield the magic known as happiness.
Oh.
And find our childlike spark and wonder once more. So whether you're a little kid or a kid at heart, set your worries aside for a moment, forget about what's coming next, and allow yourself to have fun, if only just for the here and now.
Oh my god. They did not need to do that. They did not have to. Oh, you can keep the photo! Wait. Oh, I meant I don't have to take the screen. Oh, maybe I did have to take the screenshot. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Whoa! I never thought Gina would be so big! Her belly is super soft, too. It's a great spot for a nap.
Very tall. Taller than Sayu.
Sayu's like, yeah, that's my goal. I'm gonna be as tall as Gina when I grow up.
Wow, Qiqi. That was cold.
Oh, I can warm us all up. Sparks and splash!
No! The bombs!
So, it was all a misunderstanding? That makes it even worse. She tricked me! Hold on. I never said I regretted coming here. And no, I don't regret joining the Little Hexenzirkel either.
Okay, well, how am I... Before I end stream, Prune has yet to be a Hexride character, so I might as well do her quest line. Might as well. All the way in Mondstadt.
La la la. Prune's assignment doesn't look much like homework. More like a declaration of war. Little witch hunter, have you found a way to defeat me yet? Shout your coolest challenge from the rooftops and prepare to bow down before the Dodo King. Huh. Paimon will bet $1 million more that Alice wrote this. If it wasn't for the part about a witch hunter, Paimon would have thought this was written for Klee. Prune isn't exactly Alice's biggest fan. Paimon can see her really blowing her top over a challenge like this.
Alice clearly knows what she's doing.
Should we try to tone things down a bit when we tell Prune?
Tell me what? Let me see.
Oh, hello.
Don't sneak up on Paimon like that. Whew. Fine. But you've got to promise to keep it cool, okay?
Oh, boring.
Huh? You're not mad?
I'm used to her childish little games. She likes to act mysterious, but it's all just cheap tricks.
I wonder if the... You know, I should probably see if, like, after I end stream, maybe I should check to see if the dialogue changed for people who played this before the event.
Who shouts a challenge from the rooftops anyway? People walking past would look at me like I'm crazy. I'm not falling for that. I might as well stand in the middle of the street shouting, "Look at me! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!"
Damn!
Hey! Why is my voice coming from over there?
Huh? What was that? You're an idiot? Yeah, you could say that again.
Hello, an idiot. Nice to meet you. Did you lose a bet or something?
Sounds like a prank to me. Some dumb kid must have got tricked.
Oh, damn.
Stop it! Now!
Damn!
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!
Damn, Alice. Damn, Alice. That's actually so mean.
Calm down, Prune. There's no need for violence.
Girl, I'm kind of with Prune on this one, low-key.
Hello, everyone. Well, 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 I wasn't expecting a challenge like that. It's certainly a novel approach. Anyway, congratulations on successfully activating your witch's homework challenge. I've prepared a magical space for you with a real sense of pomp and circumstance, but it's going to take a while to load. So I thought, why not turn your challenge into loading music while you wait? play it again and again to really build the excitement and get you properly pumped up. What do you think?
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!
Damn.
I'm an idiot!
Damn.
Hey, that wasn't a challenge! Turn that stupid noise off right now!
Oh dear, it looks like there's been a misunderstanding. I'm afraid the loading music's already merged with the challenge. If I cancel it now, you'll fail the whole thing. But I mean, if you're certain, I guess you can try another time, if fate decides we should meet again.
No! Don't you dare run away again! Not after I finally tracked you down! Ugh! How much longer does this thing need to load?
Huh? The magic space? It loaded ages ago.
Damn.
Welcome to the pinnacle of the dramatic arts in all of Tibet, the opera epicless, or rather, a magical facsimile of it. Your challenge is to win a debate, which is exactly why this magical space was created. Not bad, huh? Go on, try telling me the sense of spectacle isn't overwhelming you.
A debate? Don't you remember how I wiped the floor with you last time? Did you really go to all this trouble just to embarrass yourself again?
Oh, so this isn't the same debate. Okay, this is a different one.
Well done. You displayed the intellect of a 16-year-old in a debate designed for 12-year-olds. How remarkable you are. I know how much you like to argue, so I've prepared a wonderful topic that even you won't be able to refute.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Am I supposed to be here?
A spirited debate requires a fair and impartial judge. Naturally, you are the only candidate worth considering, and I'm sure everyone else here agrees.
Then, is Paimon supposed to be up there?
Actually, I've been wanting to say this for ages. Paimon's been sitting up there in the VIP seats, striking a pose for quite a while now.
This is so funny that I'd like, okay, so I'm Nuvaled, Paimon's Farina. That line sounds oddly familiar. Now that I think about it, so is this entire scene.
Seeing as we teleported right here, I figured we should imitate our friend. She's quite the superstar in Fontaine, you know.
As I recall, Paimon loves watching a good show. Well, there's no better seat in the house, wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Paimon can see everything. But, is it really alright for Paimon to watch from up here? She feels a little out of place.
Relax. This is my magic space, and I make the rules. I guarantee you the hoi polloi police aren't coming to kick you out.
Enough time wasting. Let's get this over with. What's the topic?
Klee is a bad kid.
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
This is the topic for you to refute. If you can convince our judge that Klee is not a bad kid, you'll earn yourself a gift.
I don't want your stupid gift. Klee's your own daughter. How could you set a topic like this? You're a bad person. The worst person!
People do say like mother, like daughter. Since I'm so bad, I guess Klee must be pretty bad too.
Objection! That's pure sophistry. Your flaws lie in your character and conduct. There's no scientific evidence to show that those are hereditary traits. Nurture has shown a far greater influence than nature. The people who look after Klee and Mondstadt are all better than you. Under their positive influence, Klee couldn't possibly turn out bad.
I like how Alice chose this topic, being like, oh, I guess you win. Just kind of being like, oh, you care about Klee.
Do you dispute that Klee loves fish blasting? How could any good kid enjoy such a terrible pastime?
Okay, you know what? Alice has got a point there.
That's just the nature of a child who hasn't been taught right from wrong. Klee can see the boats in the harbor loaded with fish. How is she supposed to know the difference between how they get their catch and how she gets hers?
But is it not true that even after being sent to solitary confinement, Klee never learns her lesson?
It's true that Klee always accepts her solitary confinement and doesn't try to escape. That clearly shows she understands her punishment and doesn't hide from her actions. Klee shouldn't be labeled as bad when she readily faces the consequences of her actions. Moreover, after her last time in solitary confinement, despite saying she wanted to go fish blasting, she hasn't done it once without permission. In fact, the last time she did go, it was only at the behest, you could say instigation, of someone she trusted. Her own mother, no less! At the end of the day, there's only one person here who deserves the title of bad kid. No, wait. Bad adult! But then what adult is so immature? I know! Bad kidult!
That's what I call a comeback.
Oh, very compelling. A truly forceful argument. How's Alice going to respond?
Even if I accept your argument, it only proves that Klee has no bad intentions. It doesn't stop her from being a bad kid in other people's eyes.
Still stubbornly clinging on. Fine. If that's your angle, then listen carefully, because here's something even you can't deny. In other people's eyes, Klee is cute, so they will always forgive her actions.
Hear, hear.
Exactly. Klee is so cute, who cares if she makes a few itsy-bitsy mistakes? In Paimon's eyes, she couldn't possibly be bad. Contrary to everything you've said, Klee has far more good points than bad. She's always happy to share her toys. And when she wants to play but everyone else is busy, she never pesters them and waits patiently until they're free instead. But most important of all, she's kind. In her eyes, everyone is a wonderful person. Even me, her mother's sworn enemy. No matter what else, I won't let you besmirch such an adorable child by calling her bad!
I give up. You win. As her mother, I can't possibly argue with that. To hear you say those words, it seems you truly do consider Klee a good friend. My daughter really is adorable, isn't she? Don't say I didn't warn you. I told you if you met her, you'd end up happy.
Now you're boasting? I traveled all the way to Mondstadt because of your silly little prank!
It brings me so much comfort knowing that Klee has a friend like you by her side. I do so look forward to seeing you both grow up. You can't imagine Klee still fish blasting at my age, can you?
Hold it right there. You're not about to say something corny like, ta-da! This was all a test to see how you really feel about Klee, are you?
You catch on quick. Seeing as you already know the deal, let's jump straight to announcing the results. Esteemed judge, if you will.
Little Prune's Witch Challenge. Passed. Please accept the following witch's blessing. May you be as happy, healthy, well-fed, and worry-free as Klee herself.
When it comes down to it, you and Klee are both good kids. You're allowed to make mistakes from time to time, or even throw cutie-wooty little tantrums.
Thanks? But this doesn't change anything between us. First things first, stop treating me like a child. And second things second, I'm a witch hunter, and I won't forget my duty. You lost this time, so come out here and stop trying to fool me with that stupid doll.
Oh my, would you look at the time? Well, I had a lot of fun today. I'll be sure to drop by the next time I'm free. Toodaloo!
Hey, did you hear me? I haven't finished with you yet! Don't you dare run away! Whoa! Everything just vanished!
Oops.
Classic Alice, huh? Oh, you wicked witch! Just you wait. I'll get you one day.
Let's go. Prune's challenge is done. Oh, that was nice. That was a cute little quest. I do wonder if it... Hello, castle. Regains 2 energy. Back by 5. I wonder if I should try get, like, another, like, really quick... I want to see if I can maybe do, like, another 10 pull. Or 2. I want to just try to get, like, a Prune constellation, that's why. At least for the energy stuff. But the question is... What's better? Durin... Okay, Durin's is more motion value. Nicole is... also more motion value. I might as well... Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna do, like, a few... I want to just try to get, like, a Prune. That's why. There we fucking go! Okay, cool. I'm happy with the C one. I just want the energy. I don't really care about the other buffs yet. And I know C6 is going to be a long while. What should I upgrade? Probably Black Sword. Skark teams. Where my Skark at? There we go. Skark gets a little more normal attack. I do find it really funny that she's voiced by Alice Himura. I think it's so funny that, like, her whole thing is related to Alice. And then, like, the character that we were talking about was named Homura. So it's really funny that a Prune-centered quest had all of these little... It wasn't even intentional, I bet, with, like, the whole, the voice actor. It's like it's just a really funny coincidence. That was a good quest, though. I really enjoyed that. I was not expecting it to be such a real, I didn't think it was gonna be, like, this real. Once again, I knew, I saw, like, some Twitter posts talking about how, like, it's about, like, holding on to your childhood whimsy a little more, and I was like, okay, that's cute. That's a good message to spread. I'll keep an eye out for the themes of that message. And then they fucking dropped me, like, a fucking, like, depressed working adult. I'm like, okay, like, why are you, like, representing me? Why do I have to be, like, why am I in the quest, you know? But that was good. That was a really... I love that quest so much. So... yeah. That'll do it for the stream for today, because I'm either gonna go out and help my coworker with, like some last, like, minute errands for the boba shop before we, you know, try to, like, see what I can do to help out or maybe get some money out of it. On the other hand, I might stay home and I might do a stream with my friends for a thing that we're doing tonight. So we'll have to see. We'll have to double check on that, all of that stuff, but for now, that'll do it for the stream. So thank you to everyone who was chatting in chat. Thank you to everyone who is lurking and everyone who is watching the VOD. All of your support is very much appreciated. I will definitely... I hate that I have to say, like, definitely instead of probably, because I literally have free time now. I don't have, like, anything going on anymore. I will be streaming Lohen Story Quest when it releases this upcoming Tuesday. So you can definitely expect me to be streaming that. I'm also going to be doing Lohen Pulls. So... that's also really exciting. What's my top-up at? Do I have any, like, things I can do the double top-up for? I can do the $50 one. Okay, worst case scenario, I'll do the $50 one. But yeah, I'm gonna do Lohen Story Quest. And then I'm gonna do... What is it? I'm gonna do Lohan story quest, and then I'm gonna do... Or I'm gonna do the polls, and then I'm gonna do the story quest. So... Yeah. And then next week, Friday, I am hopefully gonna get a video out, for the next, like, concept. It's gonna be less of a concept and more of like a theory crafting focused idea. You'll see when you get the video. It's like a interesting, like, it's an interesting different idea that I wanted to explore, so you can stay tuned for that. But with all that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!